Alright, by popular vote, it's time for another episode of Into the Airlock. And we've already got a captain, and they are well on the ball. This bodes very well. They have chosen Lannius, Type B. And who are they? Well, they are no less than our very own Captain Chiron. Now, Captain Chiron here is going to need 2 crew to help them out. They are, of course, playing on hard mode, if I read everything right, and they wanted the ship to be called... Man, I probably should have taken some kind of note of this. I'm sure they said somewhere. Yeah, they probably said somewhere. But it would probably be handy if they repeated it, because hot damn, I can't read anything here. In the meantime, we will need a couple of crew members. You know, I never let the captain choose the crew. Of course not, because, well, I am the Grand Admiral around here. So who is setting up to be our crew? We have a couple of Lannius members. So, who's saying? Oh, Gastown, that's right, I even remember that. The ship is called Gastown. How very, very fitting for Into the Airlock. Yeah, let's actually properly type it here. Gastown. Alright, loads of people are stepping up, so we just gotta pick out people. Reinhardt says, as crew member, I swear to use violence on my first, only on first resort. That sounds pretty good. I guess we're having Reinhardt. That's not easy to type, is it? Reinhardt. But there's no E there. Reinhardt. Good enough, Reinhardt. And who else is going to be in? Well, since they're mechanical beings, it makes sense to use this guy. Polish cannon to space, choose me. No, we're not doing it with memes here. PSI guy instead has stepped in. So Captain Chiron, Reinhardt, and Psy Guy riding the Gastown on hard mode. Now they've got the advanced flak, which is a super overpowered gun. Shoots debris, shoots 3 shots with low accuracy, so it shreds shields, takes a very little amount of time to charge up, and wow, it's just amazing. And we can teleport in as well, and we have a cloning bay. Honestly, it looks like we've gone for the overpowered ship here. Let's see if luck is on our side though, because luck can make or break your runs here. No sensors, so with a bit of luck we'll pick up a slugman, otherwise we're just going to have to throw ourselves in and hope for the best. No better doors either, so we are a little vulnerable if we get boarded, I think. Let's keep people as they are here, because boarding is just better overall. We've got shields, very crappy engines, crappy everything really, but at least we have a variety of options. Mind control is particularly nice, so I'm glad we've got that. It'll really help out with our boarding party here. Gonna need that flat going as well. Well, let's just, assuming everything looks and sounds okay, which I assume it does, jump into it. Now you know how it goes, Psy Guy, Reinhardt, and Captain Chiron. Tag me with your responses whenever we have a decision to make. And we probably have one to make straight away. So the distress signal is coming off from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. And their defense system has gone haywire. They can't approach without being fired on. Do we help them or do we leave them alone? We have an Engi crew here who will be able to get us the blue option. And the captain is already saying we've got to help them out then, so that we do. Because we are always taking the blue option if it's available there. And since we're able to fix the glitch, we get, well, lots of good stuff, but in particular that fuel. 3 fuel early on is not anything to be sniffed at. Now the advanced flak is extremely nice. The only problem is we have such a variety of things to go for that one doesn't even know what to pick sometimes. Well, let's just jump and keep moving. So you're immediately contacted by a settlement saying, hello travelers, your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Do we listen to this offer or do we simply decline? Are we mercenaries though? This is the first test of how honourable we are. So far we've had some fairly honourable crews, but the one we had previous kept trying to evade battles and stay out of conflict. Not very honourable, right, that. So we're listening in. What are they saying? A space dock is under assault from the rebels, although the dock is technically illegal. It's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. Do we want fuel and do we want scrap? Well, everybody's saying yes, we do this work, so we're going to rescue that store. The marker's been added, we better make our way... Oh, crap, it's a dead end. Which means it's a 2-jump... well, a 1-jump... it's annoying is what it is. So we should make our way there as quickly as possible. Fuel and scrap guaranteed is rather nice. So, they found us at last, we should prepare to die. They have a combat drone and a heavy laser. That could get a bit annoying for us, so we should try and take them down as quickly as possible. Doesn't matter too much if we get killed in the act of duty, unless, of course, well, you know how it can be. However, check that medibay, and we're going to want to flak down their... what do we even want to hit here? I don't want them to dodge, because then we could just shoot out their weapons, so let's hope for that. And let's get rid of their other guy. Really don't want them firing on us. Well, the firing isn't really a problem, it's the laser drone that they have. I think I'd rather that went down. No lasers, no hurting. But that's probably going to get a shot off on us anyway, so let's hope for that. As expected, as unexpected though. Oh boy, that's the worst possible outcome. They took down our cloning bay. Fortunately though, we're suffocating our enemies. Okay, now they're not able to hit us though, that's good. Alright, get back there so we can keep on dodging. We don't want them... well, there's a lot of things we don't want them doing to us. One is killing us. Well, no, dying isn't so bad anymore, but still, I don't want this. Alright, we're good. No more life signs, we strip it of everything useful, and stripping is worth so much more. We gotta take our crew back, even if we don't want to, sadly. They're about to die, and we can't even throw them into the airlock, as is usually our modus operandi. It's okay. Please don't murder my Lannius crew with flak. Captain's orders. Unfortunately, they're outweighed by the me. Okay, there's a store we have straight away, and I don't think emergency respirators are going to be that useful for us. We could sell it. I don't know how much it's worth. But similarly, there's probably nothing really worth our money there. But it cuts out more redundancy. At the very least we can find out what they have. We may want to go back. They might have weapons that we really want. We don't want medibay. Drone control is always really nice, but unless we can sell something really good, there's not much point. Detects the location of any life form, even when sensors don't function. Sounds awesome. Sensors also sound awesome. These emergency respirators are just not worth our time. Farewell. We could get some sensors. Should probably fix up also whilst it's really cheap. But the halberd beam is also amazing. Especially when we shred shields with the advanced flat cannon, because it does 2 power per room. Yeah, it's really powerful. That's an investment in the future right there. Sensors are good for boarding. Aye, they are, but the clone bay means that we're pretty much invincible to keep sending people anyway. The halberd beam is a future investment. Well, we turn to the crew. We've got Reinhardt saying that the halberd sounds fun, and since they're part of the boarding party, that might be something worth believing in. It's a long-term investment though, because we have to build up what we need to get it running as well, but it's probably worth it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Investment in the future, you see. 1, 2, 3, and we'll be good to go. And all this jumping is getting our health back ever so slightly. This isn't very good though. Damn, that's really, really not good. This is going to cause us a lot of problems. We need their weapon system killed on the double. taking a long time to get those shields active, but I'm not sure if I want someone on the shields right now. Right, I have an idea. It's crazy. Good. That's going to take down the shields. And then the ion is going to hit something else. Let's just flak him while we can. Good. Good. Their weapons are slightly down now. But it also means we can teleport in, and I want those weapons to be doing even less than they're doing right now. Oh, they're also on fire! Isn't that convenient? We can deoxygenize the room so that no one else wants to go there as well. And we can mind hack them. There's really no point in dying in there. Oh crap, they're going to put out the fire. But the weapons are gone. Also, a lot of our stuff is gone. I should have dodged that that other thing when I had the chance, but I didn't. Alright, well, shred them. And take out the oxygen whilst we're here. Okay, well, you can try to escape, but I think you're going to have trouble with that. Just like we're having trouble with our teleporter. Hopefully they don't run away. Oh, shoot. They're going to kill all the crew. Well, you know what. You don't win them all. We need those shields up or else everyone's going to die here. Alright. Decent. I would have liked to have stripped the ship entirely. But what can you do? Phew. I am ever so slightly worried for an only level 1 clone bay when my people are dying. So there we go. We're back up, we're good, and we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get that quest done. So once you arrive at the beacon, you detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. Well, you already agreed that we're going to do it, so we engage and rescue that space. Okay, what is that? It's important to us what they're trying to hack. Hopefully it's not shields. It's our clone bay. That's potentially really bad. So what we should probably do is starve them of oxygen. There's not much they can do with a single fire beam at the very least. But I'm glad our crew is at full health here. Alright, so we're going to beam on in, reduce the oxygen there, and... oh, that's a problem. Alright, he could really hurt us with that. But you know what they say, check that medibay. Now that guy is not going to care about the lack of oxygen in here, but their other crew will. Alright, change of plan. Let's flak that thing to death. And then... well, you know the rest, right? Still, you're going to die if we don't get you out. Actually, getting you out is the least of our worries right now. Still can't see what's inside there, but I don't want them fixing that O2. I don't know if anybody's in there fixing it right now, but if they are, we'll shoot it dead. Surely they're too scared to do so, but I'm also a little scared about shooting them. If I took down their hacking, though, then I wouldn't be scared of sending people into their death. So that's another thought. Nah, I missed it completely. Okay, I think they're dying. People have given up trying to fix the oxygen. But stop hacking me. Makes me very nervous for my crew when you hack me. Okay, they're surely about to die. They can't fix it, everyone has given up, so we just have to wait for them to die. In the meantime, though, we can get a bit of leveling up from this. Just destroy the ship instead of risking the crew, says Captain Chiron. Well, sorry, but I'm the Admiral around here, and I say we were risking the crew. At the very least, Reinhardt will learn a thing or two about powering up those shields. The outpost hails you. Thank you! I didn't know what we did to anger the rebels, but they were ready to kill us. I'll show you our goods and patch up your hull. Nice. But that is not the fuel that I was promised. Oh, they're gonna... Wait, what is this? They want to sell us stuff? People as well? Very interesting, but not what I came along for. Sensors, cloaking, backup battery. Well, we got nothing to sell and we can't afford anything you have except for a bit of fuel. And we are good on the fuel front, thanks. That was almost a disappointing waste of time. Huh, no asteroid field anymore. Alright, so they begin their relentless assault. Check that, they could kill our medibay, which is a little worrying. I should probably take down their weapons before I start sending in the crew. It's the prudent thing to do. So we're going to flak those weapons down and then teleport in. They, however, are going to make things a little tough. Whoa, okay. That's not all their weapons gone, but it's a start. Alright, still a problem if he teleports a bomb in on there. I wonder if that's even a risk worth taking right now. Probably not. Probably not. There we go, that's better. Maloney will die, but there's no way that they can take down this now. So many ways to kill people when you have Lannius crew. It's wonderful. Simply wonderful. And then we just have to go around and remove the oxygen very physically. And we can learn how to fight this way as well. Awesome. Strip it and strip it good, my crew. Okay, it makes me so nervous that we have only one bit of clone bay, but I don't want to invest in it. Is that a bit, what's the word, hypocritical? Probably, but we're still not doing it. Oh right, it takes a lot of energy to get the first one here. If we want everything going here, we're looking at 20, 30, 40, 50, 90, okay, 100 to get both of these things running. Damn, that's expensive. But we would be unstoppable when it comes to shooting. Well, I guess we're saving up. The crew will do a fine job till then. So, you detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage, and seems to be patrolling around with long range. Now, we could beam aboard, or we could attack it. Now, attacking is pretty good because we will scrap the ship plus get whatever. If we beam directly, then we don't get to fight the ship. Good or bad, that's not for me to decide. So whilst we normally always take the blue, I'm giving you the choice here. 1 in a hand or 2 in the bush. Reinhardt wants to attack. Guy says getting a buffer point in the clone bay will actually help the passive health regen, which has nothing to do with this. And Chiron also wants to attack. Well, if the captain says so, we're attacking. Maybe we're going to regret that, though. They have rockets, and they've got a fire beam. Also, I hear fire. I don't know where it is, so let's air out the ship. Oh, the shields are on fire. I don't think I need to tell you that that's a problem. The weapons are down. I don't think I need to tell you that that's a problem. No emergency respirators for you, but get that thing fixed, please. I don't think I need to tell you that no weapons is a problem. And no shields is another considerably meatier problem. Could teleport in and take that down, but if they take down our cloning bay... Oh wait, no, we don't need oxygen. Just take it down. Damn, that was foolish of me. Alright, air out the whole damn ship except for whatever he's fixing right now. Then we don't have to worry about many other things. glad we sorted that. Let's oxygenate the place and then get you back out there. Could shoot down the whole thing and get a full regen on Psy Guy. He'd probably like that. Phew, I'm glad we can destroy that faster than it can destroy us. Now, you there, Reinhardt, aren't injured, so let's get you back. Psy Guy, however, you knew the risks. You knew those risks well. But Captain Chiron, why are we targeting Psy Guy explicitly? They knew the risks. So we get details that are useless to us, but we get 10 scrap for at least scrapping the damn guy. Thank God that was a fire beam and not any other kind of drone. Really. Alright, we can do this. There's a ship there as well, that's handy. We have to make it for the exit unless we want to risk fighting the rebel fleet. So I turn to the crew and I say 2 fights and engaging the rebels, or not. If we do these 2, then we would definitely have to upgrade the engines and pray that we don't get annihilated. But it's 2 extra jumps, so 2 jumps and a confrontation, or a simple exit. Reinhardt says we don't fear rebel scums. Do not risk the ship. We don't have the firepower or engines or shields, says Captain Chiron. Alright, the captain's laying down the law. We make our way to the exit. Like a coward. So you spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat and doesn't seem to want to engage us. Do we demand the surrender of their goods or do we avoid the ship? Now we're in very good place to take it intact. What's it gonna be? This is a good call because we wouldn't have gotten anything on the exit if we had engaged the rebels here. It would have just been have a massive horrible fight. So there you go. Give us the money, says Reinhardt. Hey, where did PSI guy go? They seem to have just buggered off. Captain's not saying anything, so I guess Reinhardt is taking control. We demand. And they're trying to run away. This is troublesome because they have a beam there and something there, and basically trouble for us. We check that, not Medibay. That's something worse than a Medibay. Troublesome, very troublesome. Right, let's cane all we can. There's a few things I want to destroy here. Weapon, I want all of this down. That's the trouble. I guess the main thing is to stop them from killing us. But if they take away with our crew, then that's an even bigger problem. I don't want to be shot to death. There we go, that helps out a lot. Not immediate. Okay, there goes our dodging chance, but at least that gives you something to do. And as long as we destroy this, they won't be able to get away. Sorry, replicate, whatever. And now I won't be able to get our crew back, that's a problem. Okay, that was perfect. Actually perfect. You know, except for everything that's happening to us right now, that's less than perfect. I can start dodging at least, or trying to dodge. And everybody dies. Whew! Okay, we get another map about the surrounding beacons and 14 scrap. We need to get this place oxygenated, or else our Engi guy is for some reason going to die despite being artificial life. Well, I guess even if you're artificial, you might still draw what you need from oxygen. Just seems like a design flaw. Wait, this was a transport fleet and it was carrying maps? Are you kidding? That's kind of aggravating. Oh well, whatever the case, we are fixed up and ready to rock and roll. Let's keep on keeping on. So, choice for the crew. Do we go to the Engi controlled or the Zoltan controlled area? Engi would be easy prey to our oxygen consuming ways. Zoltan would not. Their overshields would cause us some grief. It's also an extremely hostile way to get back. Captain Chiron, who usually makes the call on these, says Engi, and Reinhardt backs them up. We've had some pretty good luck in the jumps, but the rewards have been garbage. It's tempting to boost up our... Yes. Yeah, we will want super shields. Because we are boarding here. Jake, you need more crew. Yeah, let me just go and get some more crew. Oh, sorry, I'm busy getting awesome weapons. A weapon's just floating in space. It's expensive. It's actually a really bad weapon. 3 energy to fire 2 shots. Okay, it goes well with a flak. I'll give it that and that only. But halberd beam is better for the same amount of power. And a little bit longer to charge up. Still, halberd is much better. It can do 6 or 8 damage. Store tempts me. We can offload this extra rubbish and get some power for our shields. But we don't have a lot of money. Nah, we'll check it out. As expensive as the halberd, as if. Drone, backup, hacking, not interested, my friends. Fixing seems nice, but so does getting the power to, well, power us. Small bomb is an amazing weapon, and it's really cheap to use. Goes well with many, many things. Ion charger is 3 ion blasts. 2 power as well, and it's all pretty good. Small bomb especially, nice and cheap. We do have 4 weapon slots as well. For example, if we bombed the shields and flaked them, it's deadly. Fix it while it's cheap. A little bit maybe, but I don't want to spend all of our money there, because we need power for them super shields. Oh god, another store. Damn. Better than the redundancy. I mean, sure, they got some real nice stuff here, but not happening. Although maybe a touch of fuel. You see a number of Engi space stations just floating by, but ultimately nothing for us. But some distress. Finally, we can weigh in on some political matters. The distress signal originates from a small Engi ship under attack from a rebel fighter, but when it sees Federation markings, they turn to attack. I'm certainly very glad we upgraded those shields now. So, get in there is what I'm saying. And check that oxygen. It's such a cruel thing to do to take them over like that. Now let's not have them... Oh man, that's difficult to hit right there. There, okay, wow, they're pretty well equipped for this. There we go. None of that nonsense anymore. So, no oxygen for them, no weapons for them, still a bit of cloning for them, which is a pity. Let's take care of that, shall we? They're trying so hard. Ah, okay, the Engis are very poorly equipped. They're trying to outrun the rebels and they need all the help they can get. Economical choice, which normally I'd take, but I'd probably turn to the crew for this if we had the option, but we simply don't have the scrap. Too bad for them. Get back here, nerds. We got jumping to do. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools. They've tried to shut down our engines. Well, good luck, we barely have any engines. But check those ridiculously crappy weapons, except for that bomb. Let's hold off on disabling, well, just about anything they can do with that bomb before jumping on in there. Like, you know, disabling our shields. Doesn't do any damage to the hull at the very least. Okay, that's fine. Get in, please. Now, do they have anybody worth taking over? Yeah, you. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm more than happy to pick on the Engi guy. Let's very explicitly shoot at our people as well. Get out of there. Kinda thinking you guys should die, but that'll be difficult at this rate. It's okay, you can just die in the next place we go to. Also, check that fuel, that's lovely. We salvage what we can, which is tons, and then we are out of here. More distress to check out though. Jake, why don't you mind control as an opener? Because there's nobody to target with mind control, we can't see them. Let's, yeah, we have no, what's the word I'm looking for? Sensors. Let's keep on keeping on. So, a ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Do we investigate? It could be dangerous. This is the start of the crystal ship route, although I never recommend going down it since it's so rare to line everything up. We search, says the captain, and Reinhardt. Well, that didn't work out so well. A derelict ship coated with ice or crystal, but a few asteroids damage us. Well, there go our engines. 5 damage to hull. That's pretty insane. Chiron, though, is learning a good thing or two about repairing. Glad they are. Let's keep on keeping on. 5 hull damage, right? Alright, so forward scout is very dangerous if they get away. Also, they have a flak, so that's also very dangerous. We need to disable their pretty much everything. Probably starting with their weapons, since I don't want to get hit by that. Mind control them right in the ghoulies. Now yeah, I don't want those weapons firing, and we've delayed their FTL just by our presence here. There we go. They can't do much against us now. But they're still charging. So I think our next shot has to be... I mean, there's lots of things we can do, but... Okay, that's good. They can't do much against us now. I would quite like to die here. Get all of our health back that way. He's going to try to probably fix that. Yes, he is. Let's give him a present. Ship goes silent, and you're relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. Scrap it, grab all that delicious fuel. Job well done, and a full heal for our guys. Reinhardt's getting pretty good at fighting. Even Psy Guy's got the 10%. Sorely tempted to get this, but... More firepower is good firepower, right? Oh wait, no, what? Oh, that would help us. Yeah, just for peace of mind more than anything, but I guess it can be shot down regardless. Not another goddamn store. Guess we're hitting that store regardless. I hear one of the early ideas was that the flak cannon was actually going to fire scrap at the enemy. But they scrapped that idea, and now it's just an overpowered thing. What good fortune we have to run into each other. Nothing personal. You have some information that we need. Is the information death? Because that's what we're dishing out right now. Expert dodge at 10% there, I must say. Might as well get a bit of experience destroying things. Oh, no, okay. Let's just shoot at them for fun then. You are stripped, and we are... Oh, you don't hit things after they surrender. Oh well. Drowning in scrap. I tell you, when you strip ships by killing everyone on board, you have such an easier time, it's unreal. So a small merchant ship messages you, Underground Federation comm channels are all talking about your secret mission. Let's install a weapon to help. Good luck. They install the best ion weapon in the game, and truthfully we have a end game loadout already. This is amazing, because this thing shoots so fast, we just desperately need some crew. We've had obscene luck. Truly obscene. I sincerely doubt the store has anything we could want though, that's the problem. But we could probably make a... No, I think there's only time for one of these jumps and it'll be you. Do the old finger test. No, we can only make one of these jumps. Store or not store. And I don't... We're not desperate right now. There are upgrades we can have. Okay, Asteroid Field. It can ionize us, but that's no big deal because we can murderize them. I'm just going to wait on a flak volley, I think. Oh, or they're going to attack us like that. Can we flood them out on the double? Like, get rid of all the oxygen, then close up, then wonder where they are. Also, no oxygen. Where are they? Okay, there they are. They do have a medibay though. I'm not terribly concerned about the weapons or really the anything they have. I am, I suppose, a little worried if they start taking down our shields though. Oh, look at them just scuttling about. Actually, is that what they teleported on board? I'm almost... No, I am disgusted. Okay, well, no need to kill our oxygen then. Let's just kill him. Job well done. Now stop killing our Engi. Alright, oh wow, they lost their oxygen. What a shame for them. Let's stop having them shooting us just because I don't really approve of that right now. And let's indeed take out their oxygen. How did I get hit? Not a fan on how they managed that. Okay, those asteroids come kind of alarmingly fast. But if I take this down, we'll be able to move around freely, which is rather nice. Let's not have them heal either. Okay, they wish to surrender, and to be honest, they offer a pretty amazing haul there that includes 4 fuel. The question to our crew, and a pertinent question it is do we accept surrender, or do we not accept surrender? Captain Chiron says no surrender. Good thing he didn't use a comma, otherwise it would be no surrender. We do not accept, and they're going to have to... Oh crap, if we do much more damage, they're going to blow up, which is not the plan here. I just want that down. And starve them of oxygen. Crap. Kill him. There we go. Whew. We lost out on one fuel there, but we got a touch more scrap, so I'm satisfied with that. Also, you're about to die. Oh. You're still about to die, though. Damn it, stop cheating death. Maybe they just don't take shots from that anymore after they surrender. It's that autopilot, I'm telling you. One more shot. No, okay, on you come then. And we can't even upgrade here, so we're jumping towards the exit. Glad we took that instead of the store, though. So we see a small station fitted out with hundreds of repair drones. That's extremely good for us. And this is the cheapest we'll get repair, well, for the rest of the game, really. What are we? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... I mean, 5 damage for 10 scrap. Sounds like a pretty good deal. It's an economical decision, so I'm the one making it. But here's a decision for you guys. The Uncharted Nebula or the Engi homeworlds, where do we go? Homeworlds are usually quite incredible and frightful places. Nebula are full of slugs. Slugs like to breathe. So do Engi. What are we gonna do? Reinhardt and Creon both want to go to the lovely pulsating green dot. So that's where we're going. Really need to get some more crew though. Don't know where they're all hiding at. The game is telling us to stock up for our journey. I want to upgrade those weapons though, just so that we're able to shoot things down. So you receive a distress call from nearby Engi ship. Assistance requested, danger present, imminent destruction. Do we move in and assist them, or do we simply keep our distance? How much do we love these Engi that we've just fought quite a lot? Well, we have to move in and assist apparently. And of course it's the Manti, and they are not well geared up for us unless they decide to smack us with that small bomb. So, as often I do, I'm going to knock down their weapons before I go in, lest we die. Because that little bomb could teleport into our clone bay, which would be a problem for us. That's a problem. Fix it, please. They're going to shoot us twice. We can't dodge. Oh wow, they really like us. Maybe we should have a bit of dodging whilst he fixes. Or maybe we should just go all guns blazing anyway. Damn, this is not working out well for us. Okay, thankfully we'll get those shields operational again. Hopefully they don't come in and bomb it. There we go. Okay, that's still good. On you go. And that's a Mantis that's definitely now on our side. Surprising number of Manti we got to fight here though. But what if they had no oxygen? Wouldn't that be funny? Well, we thought it would be funny. They're not willing to engage us here, though. Don't like that bomb. Don't like that bomb at all. Alright. Trash that. Let's trash something else, like that Mantis. Huh. Easy peasy. We did it all. We got the fuel, the extra scrap, and the Engi are very grateful, it seems. One of the Engi asks if he can assist your crew. You welcome him on board. Shtick. And very fittingly, he's good with the engines. I see no reason to take him away from that, since he'll help us dodge. But Shtick is a pretty crap name, so we need somebody else to be on the crew. And I couldn't help but notice Snowith jumping in saying, I'll be on the crew. You know, whatever happened to PSI guy? Oh, he is. He is indeed there. Snowith, welcome. Do you want your underscore as well? Too bad, game doesn't support underscores. Don't have stupid names, okay? It's not difficult. We can finally have enough weapons. This is what I've been wanting all my life. But first we've got to check if there's a store to jump to. There is. I highly doubt it has something we would really want more than having operational weapons. Cloaking's pretty high on that list. But here's another question. Do we definitely have to go to that store? The answer is no. I'd frankly rather avoid it, in favor of having some really good weapons. Look at that. Now if we really just need to shoot something dead, we can do so. We can take the high route and then transfer to low route. So the scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Hold on, something weird has happened to the screen. I think it was underscore. Cool. Now it's easier for me to read. Oh, let's set it back to how it was. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Do we explore, or is it far too dangerous? We have people telling us we got to explore now, so there we go. 6 fuel. This game's too good to us. Nice text scaling, I must say. Alright, Pulsar o'clock. Let's not die now, because they have a pretty hefty beam. But then again, we can get right through that with our good friend Halberd. So what do we not care about? Ah hell, we can take him on. There's no need for Halberd to join in on this. Because check that medibay. And our 17% dodge chance will have us easily dealing with this. That Pulsar will not, however, make things easy for us. Let's shoot them before that Pulsar takes care of everything else. We kind of need that for getting our crew back. Take care of it, please. They, however, have no shields and no hope. I do still have a weapon, though. I was hoping I would have had that taken care of by now. Still kind of hoping I would have had it taken care of by now. There we go. You win. Here's some equipment for our stores. Leave us alone. Do we take that substantial offer of fuel, or do we simply not accept surrender? That's my question to you, crew. So damn, did they hit us 2 or 3 times there? No surrender, says Captain Chiron, and I doubt there's going to be mutiny. Hell no. Okay. Well, since we took that down, it's just a case of killing. I don't really need Snowith dying right now. What's with the ion around here? Let's take that. That's really, really good. Great use for all these. Let's get oxygen back, please. Great use for all these bombs that we're finding, with no use for them. And I think our crew really wants to get back on board here too. Pulsars are extremely unstable. Alright, on you come. Oops. On you... okay. On you come. There's a hotkey for that, isn't there? Okay, but it's not going to tell me right now. Doors are out, I can't even bring oxygen back to the cloning bay. But I want those shields operational. So slow to fill up when we don't have anyone manning it. Ah, oh, jeez Christ, game. Enough with the stores. Guess we're going the high road. We don't need to fix up, we're fine. Okay, interested in stuff? Merchant ships, but nothing for us. And doesn't seem to be anything worth doing other than assigning people their current positions. So let's keep on moving. Psy Guy has to leave, so who's going to take over from Psy Guy's position? Now, this isn't something that people should be doing. You're in this for the long haul. But I'm also in here for Combat Drone Mark 1. Thanks for the free schematic. Probably not going to be relying on those, but... Okay, the first one coming in is Cleve is here, saying put me in, coach. Alright. You are now Cleve. Is he... What's with this Silly, silly names. We're gonna call you Clevis then. Okay, thank God we can attach the exit from there. We're gonna jump around a bit. Yeah, the healing's kind of nice. Snow Wave shouldn't take much damage for a long time, so they'll be fine. So our sensors have picked up a refugee ship floating through the system, no doubt. One of the many fleeing the rebel advance, and it doesn't appear to have detected us. Do we hail them, or do we ignore these refugees? Chiron says that we hail them, so does Reinhardt, so that we do. And they offer us 10 fuel for it. Oh god, yes. That's another... Oh no, we know about that store. Still, let's keep on going. What an amazing deal. So, a Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Do we send an away party? Or do we suspect that it's a trap and simply move on with our lives? This RNG is kind of weird. It's great in a way, but we still feel somewhat starved. Okay, we're going to investigate, and oh no. I knew we'd catch some Federation fish with this signal. Prepare to be boarded, scum. That's troublesome. Fortunately, we have mind control. Unfortunately, they have a really good weapon. So, let's call Canny on a lot of things in favor of Halberd beaming them out of existence, because the weapons they have are going to give us a particularly bad time. I need to find where those intruders are. They're in the oxygen tanks. That's far away from where we want to be fighting them. However, we can make them engage in horrible, well, you know what. Still, this thing bothers me. Check that medibay though, that's worth checking. God damn. Ow! Oh damn, our shields as well. And our ability to mind hack. And they're still on board. There are a number of problems with this current situation. Thankfully, Halberd Beam is here to save the day. There we go. So they're offering us some of their cargo now that they know they're on the ropes. Do we take those missiles, that one drone part, which can be sold for 10 fuel, or 13 scrap? Reinhardt says no. I don't think our people accept surrender. No surrender, says Clevis. Looks like we absolutely don't. Well, forget the halberd beam then. We have everything we need to board and destroy them, because their weapons are looking pretty gash right now. And oh my, they managed to make it in. Probably should fight them to the death then. Confident that they probably won't be killing us right now. Shame we can't get a bunch of other stuff done, but that's okay. Let's teleport in. I don't want them fixing those weapons for starters, which is exactly what they're trying to do in a funny kind of way. Rubbish though they are, the Engi are taking good care of the situation. Close up everything. Snowith can get to the mind control. You can get to the shields. Oh yeah, there's no oxygen there. Well, that's a problem if they try to kill us. Fortunately, oh god, no, we really need that back up and running right about now. But they're not likely to come and hurt us here in the engine bay. Oh right, they can fix that. That's a problem. Well, we can fix their very existence. Still really want those shields up and running though. It's alright, they're almost all dead. Wait, that wasn't enough? Crud. Alright, good, that thing isn't working anymore. Kill him dead. We don't fear death anymore. Phew, dangerously close there. We grab a ton of fuel and we take all the scrap that we can. Happy days. Everybody back to position, except you two have something you need to fix now. Everyone's about to die. Let's actually get that upgrade for the clone bay that we've wanted for a while. We'll get some more passive healing and a lot less worrying about everybody dying. Chiron says, I need to go into the airlock. Nah, you're fine as you are. We'll have plenty of healing for all of you. Now, I don't know how many jumps I'll be able to manage this, but certainly at least 4. Watch our health just skyrocket. We're doing fine. So the Engi are awaiting you at the beacon with their weapons online. They explain a computer virus that is wanted for hostile actions against the Engi. Multiple counts of binary scrambling, nano-dissolution and variable interfaces aboard your vessel. Okay. They insist they destroy your ship to prevent the virus from escaping. Do we purge? Do we attack them? Does our Lannius crew member gesture frantically? Or does our Engi crew member negotiate? Interesting. I've never seen the Lannius one. And Reinhardt and Captain Chiron are already going for the Lannius option. What does Lannius do for us? Oddly enough, the Lannius seem aware of which computer the virus is present in and proceeds to digest the terminal. There is a burst of O2, and the Engi ship powers down its weapons, no longer sensing the virus on board. The Engi sends some parts over to repair your damaged computer, along with unique ship augmentation as a reward for terminating the virus. Drone reactor booster get. Your shipboard drones have their movement. Okay, well that's something I'm selling, along with the drone. How very useful. Awesome. Engi option starts a fight with a big reward. Yeah, I had no idea. Okay, and the Lannius can speak, but we don't understand them. There is one Lannius translator that you can buy, though. So what's going on? An Engi ship in the vicinity, seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasts its surrender. Subject goal, wealth. Engi motivation, survival. Transfer of goods, acceptable. We could explain that we're friendly, and they'll either give us more or give us nothing, or accept their offer of surrender for some free goodies. Chiron accepts the surrender. Cleve says no surrender. But we don't get to kill them. It's not an option there. Well, Captain says accept. Reinhardt says explain that we're friendly. I mean, the Captain does outweigh. I have no idea what cleave means with no surrender. And Snowith is being oddly quiet. There we go. No surrender, even if we don't kill. I don't understand. There's not a no surrender here. We either accept them or explain that we're friendly. Well, I guess no surrender is the friendly one. They're satisfied at our explanation. Beneficial. Long, long journey. Have another combat drone. Well, thanks a bunch. I feel like we could be spending our scrap on something. Like some extra power that we're pretty short on. But we'll hold out for that. Distress. Bip, bip, boom. 1, 2... I don't know. That's kind of cutting it tight, but I think we can go 1, 2 and still make our way out of here. Do we do the distressed or not? I pose that question over to the crew. This would be a lot less risky if we do that instead. So distress or not. Engi are bros, don't bully. Well, half of our team is Engi here, and our entire crew is... I'm not sure if the Lannius are synthetic or not. Distress, distress, distress. Okay, either you want me to go here or the crew is feeling very distressed. And okay, we've been lured into a fight with somebody particularly well armed. So what we're going to do is... Oh, they can jump aboard us, that's a problem. Well, we're going to have to destroy them. Well, their weapons mostly, that's the big problem. Better get those doors going. Right, where are those intruders? Oh, that's undesirable, to say the least. Oh, he's a wimp. two of you could probably just beat him up. I mean, we have what we need to destroy him. Still though, if their weapons get some good timing. Okay, well that's not good for them. Neither will this be. 2, 2, 2, and 2. There's no need to do extra damage, so let's just... Yeah, actually, large damage is not the priority here. Let's just take this out. Take down weapons, take down oxygen, and then we're going in for some pretty meaty killing. Okay, they can still ion bomb us. Where are they going to hit? Just engines, that's okay. Everybody back to where you should be. We don't need halberd beam where we're going, but we're going to jump on in and take care of that cloning for one. That's a problem. Problem that I don't want to see them doing. We'll try and flak it as well if we feel like it. And once you're dead, which you are, I want to mind hack the other guy. Maybe he can help us destroy things. Maybe he's the last remaining crew member. Whatever the case, this thing's gotta go. Okay, well, good luck jumping now. Oh, good luck me... Okay, we won't need that. We stripped their weapons bare. Okay, we find a weapon on their ship, and since there's no crew to stop us, we take the swarm missiles. Fires 3 missiles. It's pretty awesome. You let it power up, and it fires 3. For the cost of 1, that is. Jake, what happens if the ship jumps with your crew still on board? Then you lose the crew, and you do not get them back via cloning, because they're not dead. I hate to say it, but we kind of need to hit a store now. Not an option, but we kind of need to. Hot damn. I think I'd rather have the swarm up there than the Ion Blast 2. Even if the Ion Blast 2 is amazing in many, many ways. We still need more crew though, that's the joke. And now we won't get a shop for a long, long time. So the pirate seems to have advanced attacking tools and they've shut down our engines, although joke's on them, we have really no engines. Their weapons aren't that scary, but if they manage to get a good shot off with a halberd, then yes, I'm a little scared. Nonetheless, we're going to jump in, get our crew killed, and then have them restored and even better than before. Let's take down that oxygen though. Well, that's even less of a concern now. Such a cool weapon, really. Right, no oxygen for these losers. They may not fear death. That's not an excuse to let them breathe. Oh, right, I did not see that coming. They got that back online. Not a problem, for now. Oh, right, they got that back online as well. There's no shortage of what these creeps do to us. Okay, well, they're not doing anything now. We salvage what we can, which is half decent. Better fix these things up, though. So we can actually get our crew back on board. Yeah, I frequently forget about the mind control. It's okay though, we're all good. Now that's cutting it fine. But cut we shall. So we've got a small platform orbiting the beacon. Looks like a fueling station of some sort, and we're desperately short on fuel with 25 of it. It's cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices and a spectrum of frequencies and languages. Do we dock with it, or do we simply ignore? Everybody wants to dock with the thing. Seems to be malfunctioning. It could ignite at any moment. Do we give it a wide berth, or do we still dock and refuel? It's dangerous, you know, our hull doesn't look too great. How did you guys manage to accumulate so much fuel? Yeah, we got a trade deal that was 10 fuel for 1 drone part. Captain says wide berth, so does Snowith, so does Clevis. However, Reinhardt says we don't fear sparkles now, we're giving it that wide berth. You pull away after a short time, a few silent explosions cause the depressurized tanks to implode. Glad we weren't caught up in that. Could do with a bit more power and carry on with our lives. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. Are we heroic, or do we really need to add to our fuel stockpile? Looking at them, they can take down our shields. They got a small bomb and they have they got a fire beam. So not much in the way of hull damage to fear here. Let's be a hero, but they have a fire beam. The bribe is too low. Okay. Right, we're locking on then. We could ion bomb the shield right off of them. Would cost a missile though. Flak would shred it anyway, so... What we will, however, do is aerate the ship. So we need not fear. Well, you guys need no fear anyway. How did you... Oh, snap, I missed that, didn't I? Good start-ish, except for, you know, all the missing. Alright, learn to dodge, noobs. Oh, man, learn to breathe. Well, you guys can fix that up before we start boarding. Better go hang out with your buddy over there. He can still breathe. Alright, not a big fan of them shooting us with that constantly, so let's knock out a few things here. Don't need to do huge amounts of damage, let's just... Alright, now I don't have to fear those wee bombs, but I do want our people to be able to breathe. It seems our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. 6 fuel, 4 rockets, 10 scrap. Do we accept the more generous bribe and leave, or do we reject this and continue our relentless assault? What's it going to be? Snowith already seems keen on taking the pirates down a notch. What's it going to be? Reinhardt likes the bribe, but Clevis says it's too low. Snowith wants to reject. Chiron insists that we need no more fuel. Kill them. Alright, everybody, back to positions. We need not fear a fire beam. We also don't need to halberd them anymore. Get ready to kill. Although, you know, let's not let them think we're weak here. Oh man, now we can't dodge. Okay. I don't like them cloning. I also don't like them shooting. There's a lot of things I don't like about them. For one, let's get some clone people on our side. Deoxygenate this place. Take down those weapons a notch. And check that cloning bay. Check that cloning bay. Oh, jeez, man, I'm trying to breathe here. There we go. We fear not. And get back to our positions. Looking a bit dead there, champ. Wow, that's a lot worse than what they offered us. Hopefully their prey will give us better. Thank the heavens you showed up. We don't have much to offer as a reward, but our engineer would surely be proficient enough to patch up your ship. 15 hull points restored. Utterly insane. Well, hot damn. Good call. from everybody except from Reinhardt, it seems. They offered 10 scrap, we got 24. Yeah, they offered 6 fuel, we got 1, but that's very nice. Are you sure this is hard mode and not easy? Pretty sure this is hard. This is hard mode, right? We would have started with 0 scrap. Oh man, now I'm not sure. How can we even check? I'd feel so so bad. But people would have been on my case if this was easy mode. Okay, abandoned sector or pirate-controlled sector. Where are we gonna go? Captain's choice. Today's Into the Airlock suspense will take your breath away, literally. Okay, apparently escape menu says. There we go, hard, advanced. Advanced everything. Goody goody. Pirate. Abandoned for more Lannius crew. I do like Lannius crew. And I said it was captain's choice, so Chiron makes it. Abandoned we go. Although I love killing pirates any day of the week. Alright, we need to offload all this crap that we've picked up. Sorry, scrap that we've picked up. However, it's a really inconvenient place to... No, we can go up and round, that's okay. Let's ditch some of this garbage. Greetings, friend. We're getting out of this sector as soon as the coolant shaft is fixed, and I suggest you do the same. I half expect those damn metal freaks to come and try and melt down our ship at any moment. We're trying to offload the inventory, interested in buying anything. Scrap recovery arm is amazingly good. Crew is good. Ion Blast 2 is delicious. Flak 1 is amazing. Damn, they got everything we could possibly want here. 2 flaks coupled with anything else is just so unbelievably good. Well, let's get to the first parts. Let's get rid of these useless drones and our second ion... No, this is the original Ion Blast 2. Captain says we need to get another flak. Well, we'll get rid of Swarm. I love Ion Bomb. Might be better having that than Ion Blast. Ion Blast is just too expensive to run. However, it's not that simple. I mean, we're still taking it because that makes us just the ultimate ship. Ultimate fighting force right here. This is really good for leveling up whoever's on the weapons, though. As if we have to worry about that. Still, though, it's free, and Ion Bomb costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're done. That'll be the 7th. This one costs another 3. I think we're just going to sell it. The bombs are not so tight. Farewell. Also farewell to that. I want that scrap recovery arm. It's just so damn good. Do we get a Rockman? Since this very explicitly affects the crew, I will turn to the crew. Do we get Rockman? I mean, we've been hard-pressed on crew for a while, and our ship has been... well, we've had some troubling times. Clevis wants some new crew. Reinhardt also wants a new friend. I will join the ship's crew, says Little. Oh man, everybody wants to join in. Should look for the guys that don't want to join it. Alright, Rockman has now joined the crew at great expense. The question is, who's it gonna be? Not for boarding, because no air. You're right, that. Who's gonna join in then? So many names coming in. But, T-Rock SR has joined in. Oh man. How can I make this look better? T-Roxer has joined in, because they have a pretty good name for it. My name fits the T-Rox, man. Alright, T-Rock, my question is, what do you want to be on? We can have you on the doors, the weapons, or the shields. Make your choice and make it well, because we are... oh, for the love of God. It's just waiting for a bus simulator, this. Okay, nothing else, nothing much going on here. A lot of empty jumps in the abandoned sector, I think. Okay, Rebel Automated Scout, and it's pretty heavy on the combat drones. Fortunately, we're pretty heavy on the kill the enemy with our enormous flaks. Then again, the halberd beam would probably do a lot more damage than having a couple of flaks go at them. And since mind control is useless here, I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, also, since we fear not them, their ion alone couldn't take us down, but their drones certainly could, so kill the drones, please. And get dodging, guys. This is serious. Pretty sure that's a fire drone, that's why it's so slow. That's what I was afraid of, and it happened. You haven't picked a job there, Rockman. He has to man the weapons. There we go, that's what we're talking about. Alright, need to flak away that shield again, and then the halberd is going to remove their weapons from the equation. Now we need not fear them, as if we ever did. And since there's nothing to dodge, our best guy for repairs can get on the job. Oh right, I don't want you guys dead right now. I don't think they made it. Did they make it? I don't think they made it. Whew. Ah, they're fine, except there's a fire raging on somewhere. And I'm not sure I want to know where, but Rockman wants to know. Okay, that's dangerously close to somewhere I don't want it to be. Ah, so you lost a little bit of knowledge of how to kill things, boo-hoo. Just keep that fire door going. Remember your positions here, and we're good to go. Didn't think we'd done so much damage so quickly. You arrive at the beacon, and you notice a small rebel ship chasing a Lannius Scavenger away from a wrecked rebel battleship. As soon as the rebel notices you, it moves into attack. Lannius ships return to their prey like flies on garbage. Okay, could double flak them, could flak and halberd them. Flak and halberd really appeals to me, but could probably beam on and kill them as well. So many choices. That's what the game is all about, choices. And we don't need to breathe where we are, at least for a short while. Get that halberd beam going, and beam aboard, because I don't want them, well, mostly attacking us. Join us. Oh, there's a few of them I see. Good, good. That takes down the rocket for at least a short bit. And we're still good, right? Unless they rocket this, then we are totally not good. Alright, that didn't do a lot, but there are a few things we can stop here. Breathing being at least one of them. Don't like that rocket though. Don't like that rocket at all. But the halberd beam will probably hurt you quite a bit. We have a slight moment to get you out of harm's way. Only a slight one though. Yeah, good. Very good. Nothing to worry about there then. Just take those weapons down. Kill anybody who try to do anything different. Fear nothing. So they're all dead. We take the fuel, we take the scrap, and we're happy bunnies. I guess the Lannius just continue doing what they do. There's an augmentation that allows you to fully heal when teleporting. I would love it if we could find that. Would love that. Okay, we can carry on around, but we're feeling the burn of lack of power here. I would like extra shields as well, but I would also really like some better engines. And just like that, we can get 10% more dodge and better FTL charge. It just seems like a bit of a waste. Who knows what we'll need this scrap all for. So a Federation science craft is docked with a few Lannius ships. You hail them and ask what's going on. Greetings! We've been attempting to understand our region's newest visitors, the Lannius. We're making little headway in deciphering their language. Well, Lannius crew, copy your translator data suite for them. Your Lannius crew had tweaked the ship's translator to slowly improve itself over time. The data collected from your interactions with the Lannius could be very helpful. They're grateful, and they give us yet another flak. Oh my god. Flak, flak, flak. Have you ever seen so many flaks? This is the run, says Chiron. Yeah, that just puts all the pressure on it to mess up though, doesn't it? Oh well, another flak is nice and all, but we don't have the power to get it running. Towards the end game though, it's just going to be nothing but Flak City. I feel like we should be doing some upgrades right now though. We can at least get the really cheap addition to the engines. A couple of those wouldn't go amiss now, would they? Maybe some piloting, but I'd love to get those shields up to 3 shield barrier. Got a distressed bacon going on here. We can do a circle around and make our way back to the exit even from there. Yeah, seems pretty good for us. Flak has 4 letters, you have 4 weapon slots. It's fate. Well, if we can find a 4th flak. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew hasn't blah 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 blah. It's the same one we had before, so we get our little extra option. Although, the question is, which one do you want to go with? Engi crew or ion weapon? Did the Engi crew before, they're pretty happy. The ion weapon's useful in itself. Probably costs a missile though. Which one's it gonna be? Let's not have it on the terrible option there. Engi, 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 Engi. Okay, they all trust the Engi very much. Easy money. Oh, and the scrap recovery arm that we have is giving us extra scrap from any source. Just kind of frightening the way it puts it there. Alright, let's have extra shields just in case the time comes for it. We barely have the power for it, but that's okay. We don't worry about such trifling matters. Oh boy, Pulsar. That's less than ideal. Some sort of research station near Pulsar, it's hard to tell. It's melted by the Lannius ship. They're oblivious, they're heavily armed, and since they're also Lannius, our Lannius are not going to be particularly amazing at taking them down. Also check the oxygen that they don't have. How are we going to do this then? Hopefully they don't have much of a crew, because we're going to teleport in and do our best to destroy them. However, I think it might be worth ion bombing their weapon. No, ion's going to hit us hard as well. Could super flak them. That's less reliant on the Pulsar not dying on us. Would like to be able to dodge here though. Oh well, get in there. Although if you die when that goes down, and that could easily go down, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. We'll just shoot them to death, I think. Save it for having both of these things going. Yeah! That's flak for you. I'm feeling lucky with that done. Although our weapons, our own weapons are down here, which is dangerous. Oh, they have minimal crew. That's awesome. Should make an easy victory for us. As long as we take that down. Okay, they're trying to jump away. Good luck doing that with that, well, you know. Okay, we should have the victory here. Is it automatically repairing? They seem to have brought something back there. Phew! Wait, there's still people there. No, there is not. Strip it hard, get back in here, guys. Might not seem like me, but I don't want you guys dead here. But I do want shields operational. Alright, all is well as long as those shields are back up and online, which they are. Let's jump and jump hard. Might be making this one a little too fast here. Pirate ship patrolling the sector has been busy. Debris of several rebel scouts and at least one civilian ship litter the area. Welcome, welcome. There's room for one more. The overconfident pirate hails you as he charges his weapons and moves into attack. 2 shots with that and that. Well, I definitely want the shields active. Might not be worth shooting this guy, but I don't know, flak is always good. It's never not good. Let's jump on in and dish out some pain, preferably on their oxygen tanks. Their weapons, I guess. Okay, Mantis guy, I hope I get you. Not shooting at you, I'm shooting with you. Nicely done, 17% and you dodged 2. Still don't like them having operational weapons though. But I can check that medibay. Hang on, they teleported on us, didn't they? That's exactly what we have rock crew for, so let's not worry about it. That I worry about a little. Whew. I'm certain they jumped on us. Where's their crew? Okay, they're no threat anymore. Let's just find what we can destroy here. Which is you, it seems. I don't mind you dying. Must be somebody left here. Okay, he jumped back, having found nothing here. Alright, lovely strip. And we're all good to keep on going. Don't think we need extra power right now. We could certainly power up the weapons even further. Then we could get, I don't know, even more going. The extra flak, perhaps? Actually, imagine that. Imagine having all 3 flaks going at once. Terrifying. I have made an error. A pretty bad error. We're gonna have to encounter the rebel fleet here. It's okay, though. You arrive to see a well-armed Lannius craft preparing to salvage a badly damaged rebel patrol ship. Noticing your arrival, it greedily moves in to accept its second target of the day. They have something that I don't like to see there. So let's give them something they don't want to see. Halberd or double flak? I mean, there's a certain elegance to double flakking, but halberd will help us out more here. Difficult to choose what we sacrifice for it. I just need to remember to get that up and running after. Oh god, we're gonna miss those shields. I'm already missing those shields. Shoot. Get a shot off. Get the halberd beam powered up. Ah, damn, that did a number on us, didn't it? Alright lads, time to dodge like crazy. Or we could board them. They didn't have any crew last time. Just get them on our side. Nice dodging, kind of. Right, I want those weapons online on the double. Probably should have given you extra dodging ability though, instead of getting sarky. Oh boy, I like that whole mind hacking thing. Can't have them get their crew back, but they're gonna get their crew back. Also, there's a fire over there. Now we could work on this, but it's probably gonna get... Well, there's more than one way to work on it, right? Damn, this is... tricky. Tricky is what it is. The door system is also on fire, but we kind of dealt with that. Alright, just gotta shred the shields, and then they will not be back. There we go. So your comm system receives a video feed of the enemy ship's crew waving small makeshift white flags. It appears they have taken research about your culture's custom quite literally. Do we accept their very generous offer, or do we simply not accept surrender? Question for you. Reinhardt simply says, no way. No surrender, no. Alright, looks like they die, but not before they get a little bit of a volley on us. Just a little. Let's get those doors closed because I don't hear any more fire. But hopefully they're about dead, right? Well, they are now. Beautiful. Huh. Not so good, but we got the 10% at least. Alright, that was a little troubling, but all in all, we didn't take that much hull damage. So get repairing, guys. That's what you're good at. I feel like we are coming to the point where we truly do lack firepower, so we're going to take care of that. Everybody return to positions. Let's get a touch more firepower so that we can, if we want to, have triple flak. And we need the power to actually see it through as well. We never use the ion bomb, which is probably not a good thing right now. But now, you know, we have the ability to flak and flak some more, which is really powerful, especially against living things. If we had just one more, we could have 2 flaks and halberd, which is just deadly. We can't make it to the exit in time. We're gonna have to fight the rebel scum, so we might as well get all the jumps we can. An image of some weak and hungry humans comes onto your screen. Those metal bastards think they can have just absorb half of our engines and leave us here to die? I hope you understand the need to take your ship by force. Well, kind of, but I don't understand why you're going to go and fight the Rock Man for it all. Alright, Engi man, those doors, you get far away. Well, it doesn't matter if you die, really. You can join the action. Alright, poor Rockman's getting a hell of a beat down here. That was fun, now get out. Oh, did I mention there's no oxygen here? Because that's kind of a funny thing. Still though, don't want them taking down everything here. And let's take some pot shots at them while we're here. Come on, Engi team, learn to fight a bit, will you? There we go. See, was that too hard? And everybody back in positions. Grand. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about mind control, as I always do. But that's alright, we're still alive, right? So, as we can see, going there, we're knackered, so let's do the last jump we can. probably going to need better engines where we're going now. The rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. With 2 drones, both of them laser drones. Oh, they can't... No, they actually cannot penetrate our shields. This is good. We can pick them off at our leisure, but to begin with, we can kind of laugh at what they try to do. As we power up our flax and get ready for something kind of funny. I mean, we could sit back and gain all of our evasion skills, but there's really little point in doing that. Alright, so flacking them dead, where do we even start? I mean, that's a difficult question. How about with breathing? And then we really drive the point in. Ah, feels good. Now we just wander around, draining the place of oxygen. Draining the place of oxygen. Not going to complain about some extra hull smashing cannons, thanks. I mean, it's just going to be sold, but I'll still take it. Still would love some more crew. Okay, this is going to be the difficult part. Much as I would love some even better engines to charge up faster, it would cost us energy that we don't have, so maybe that's not the right way to think. Maybe we just need the more energy. Ion bomb is going to be more useful than halberd beam in my ideas, or in my view here. But since we can't have these 3 going anyway, let's get some variety. Well, yes, we can get those 3 going. But I think the ion bomb would be better. Maybe we'll do it that way. We'll judge the situation. I mean, 3 flax on the weapons room is very likely to take it down, and we can have that volley gone in 10 seconds. But if there's something else that we've absolutely got to get rid of, that's where ion bomb will come in. In any case, we're ready. Let's do it. You've found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive, and they're going to definitely bomb us there. Let's get our FTL charge up. They got a Vulcan. That's a big, big problem, and that's exactly why we're going to not board them. Heavens no. We're going to try and disable their weapons as fast as we can, whilst charging up our everything as fast as we can. But they boarded us. That's just cruel and not very nice. Just how much did they jump us with? I mean, how much do we really care about those doors? Probably enough to fight for it. Alright. No thank you to everything you're about to shoot at us. Oh, that's good. That's damn good. Okay, and we managed to dodge their small bomb. Also good. Now I can't risk you guys dying here, so I'm actually going to take a oh, you died anyway. Well, that's a problem. If they blow a hole in this, you're dead. But they're a little worried about the lack of oxygen. And I forgot to mind control again. Let's not forget that this time. Let's mind control them. Using... I don't really want to use that. Okay, we don't need to breathe. Okay, go and fight each other. And thankfully we managed to dodge the anti-ship battery, and very fittingly that maxes out Snowith's job on the engines. So I'm happy about that. Kind of annoyed with this ship, and I'm very tempted to simply destroy it. Didn't do much damage. Didn't do any damage, really. He's stuck over there, what a joke. Alright, we could jump, Or we could risk getting hit by anti-ship battery. Not worth it for 1 fuel. We have so much fuel. So the question is, where are we going? To Mantis-controlled or Pirate-controlled? If we go to Mantis-controlled, it locks in our decisions to all hostile. If we go Pirate-controlled, the sky is the limit. Well, not anymore. I guess the outer reaches of space are the limit. It's a good run. Not going to ruin it just by sitting around here and getting blasted by an anti-ship battery. Pirate-controlled, Jake. Pirate-controlled. If you have one, which pirates. Alright, we're going for pirates, but first we're going to destroy this damn ship. I don't like it being there. Do I look like I'm scared of some anti-ship battery? Because I'm really not. There we go. We grab 1 bit of fuel off of them, and away we go. Oh, hoverless, the ending for Kindergarten is something worth seeing. This somewhat isolated region was thrown into chaos at the start of the rebellion. Even peacetime it was beset by pirates. Well, let's go and fix that hole we just made, for starters. Also, stop holding our breath. These guys just meld the everything. And everybody back to positions, please. These guys are such a cancer on my oxygen supply. It's hilarious. Okay, apart from Reinhardt being almost dead, we're good. Let's go and explore a place that gives us the most options. So we receive a message from a small convoy. We're looking for some military supplies and are offering to improve your reactor in exchange. I make the economical deals around here. And that's good, because that reactor saves us a good touch of scrap, and we did not need either of those things. Let's keep on moving. Nebula's always nice, but we don't have sensors. Well, I mean, not that that matters. You can't see in a nebula. The Lannius are walking airlocks. Heavens, yes. Okay, we've been boarded. Hot damn them. But where? Okay, in the cloning bay. We totally do not like that. So, oh my, there are a lot of them, sire. Don't run away, you coward! I really like how they just go and work your systems for you. It's a very nice touch. T-Rockster just clubs him in the face. Good job. Good job, team. That's exactly what I've come to expect. Oh boy, not again. The endless boarding. Thankfully, old T-Rock there doesn't take much damage generally, but now he's getting out because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to die for this. And all is well. Okay, these boarding attacks are just getting silly. Will we make it a hat trick? Thankfully not, but what a waste of 3 jumps that was. We do find the distressed bacon, however, but there is only one way to the store, so we'll probably circle around the low route to hit up the distress and then make it to the exit if we can, otherwise it's a waste of a system. You arrive at a populated sector, and one merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Do we respond in kind, or do we just blow him off? Need Mantis for good boarders. No, nothing wrong with Lannius as a boarding party. If anything, they're a bit more enjoyable than Manti. I mean, when we did the Mantis B run now, that was a boarding dream. Let's do this then. Looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. Yeah, sure, we'll go for that. And the quest is over there, right? This could be tricky. No need for the store though. We gotta beeline our way there and then maybe make it for the distress. Alright, they're waiting in the asteroid field. I don't think... Whoa, they're well equipped for this. We better get good at dodging here. Alright, so... Nah, I don't like that weapon system whatsoever. Lucky gits. Wow, how do you guys dodge with so little... Well, I guess I did upgrade the everything, but still. Stop hitting me! This is one hostile place in terms of the... well, lots of things, really. Okay, I think we're just going to shoot these guys to death. So they're offering us some goods if we don't destroy their ship. Now, their ship is about to be destroyed, so do we take the 2 fuel, 1 drone part and 19 scrap, plus 10% thanks to scrap arm, or do we simply ravage this pirate bomber, who has gotten a couple lucky shots on us? No, no surrender, says the team. We do not accept surrender. Nay bad at all. Let's get out of here. We gotta skedaddle. So a heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. We can't contact them, they're fading into the nebula. But thanks to our teleporter we lock on and Vivimord has joined the team. Now I hate to say it, Rockster, Vivimord is a lot better with weapons than you, so you've been banished to the shield room. Very fitting for a rock man, I must say. Enjoy your new job. But Vivimord is a terrible name for a mantis. Well, it's a great name for a mantis, but he's not who we're having. Deselecta is saying, let me serve, but he was beaten by Artisur, who says, I would like to join the crew. Well done. You're on the weapons. You are somebody that gets to... Oh, man. Distress. Or more distress. Okay, 1 in the hand. We know how it goes here. Find a source of a distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control. Fire suppression system is not working. Well, good thing we have a rock crew that we paid for. We send him in. He's not affected by fire. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze. They're pretty happy and they give us an FTL recharge booster, which I'm sure can be sold for decent dosh. 25% faster. Who's gonna need that, right? We'll never be in danger with 3 flak cannons. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships is offering us a terrible deal. Well, it wouldn't be terrible if we used drones, but we do not, so we ignore that. Seems we've got some upgrades that we should probably be doing. Engines for dodging, power for engine. Strikes me as a good deal, unless there's a store nearby. There's a store nearby. We've got to do the quest at least. Okay, we begin to scan, and you find the remains of the ship. It seems to have severe external damage, but you cannot pinpoint a cause. The majority of the cargo seems intact. You manage to discern the ship's intended direction. Do we head to the original destination, or do we just take the cargo for ourselves? We don't know where the cargo is. Question is just how honourable is Captain Chiron and the crew? What's it gonna be, crew? Zunbl is asking us to enlighten them as to what ship we're flying. This is Lannius Bravo. It's extremely hardcore. We do the quest, says Reinhardt. To the original destination, we have to go all the ships. We have to go to all the stops anyway. Honouring our contracts very well. Distress or store. We have things to sell in the store, and they might have awesome stuff for us. Store might have other awesome stuff, but it's not like there aren't other things I could be spending this on. Cloaking is affordable and always amazing. Drone system would be incredibly amazing for this, because then we'd be immune to rockets. But the distress is a distress. I think we're going to hit up the store. We got stuff to sell anyway. That's a cloaking. 25 for that. Sounds good to me. We don't need any FTL boosting when we can have cloaking. Yoink. That's pretty nice. We're going to get some power so we can actually use the cloaking. And all is well. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it's a rebel automated scout. Alright. But they're not trying to jump away. That's interesting to me. Alright, we can destroy their everything with you guys. And don't worry, you'll be fine. Also, we're going to flak your location so hard it's going to hurt. What's that hitting? Oh, nothing. Of course it's hitting nothing. Goodbye. Oh, that's sneaky. Try dodging now. Oh, this flak is just... Beautiful scrap. Let's keep on moving. Once you arrive, your screens light up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they've tried to shut down your engines. Now, they are barely operational, alright. If we were hacking, we could counter-hack. They're also sending a hacking drone, which is going to cause trouble for us, no doubt. We'll be okay. Get rid of the overshield and then destroy everything. Crap! You can hack us? That's kind of incredible. Well, won't be good enough, my friend. Not when we can dodge your rockets like they're not even there. That's a little harder though. Let's try and dodge this rocket. Of course we do. And I don't like all that shooting that they're doing at us, so... to shreds, we say. Damn, they would hack us like that. Get on the doors, don't let him do anything we'll regret him doing. Alright, they'll have a hard time doing much to us now, but we're getting on board. Oh, I should have counter-hacked that hack. Okay, there's a lot of things I don't like them doing right now. Let's go and deal with most of them. One is fixing that, which they'll get done pretty easily. Goodbye weapons. Still don't want them shooting me. Okay, as long as they can't keep cloning, we're good. I can't. Oh yeah, I can't hack, of course. I would do well to remember that for a change. Go and fix that, since we're in a bad situation with it. Alright. They won't go in there, they fear for their lives. Well, not dodging anything anymore. This is getting a bit grim unless we take down all their weapons, which for the most part we're doing okay with. Just need to do a bit better. Alright, we're looking good. Back to positions, please. I want to keep dodging here. Alright, that's down. Oh, God, they fixed that. Of course they had functioning oxygen. How could I forget? and they're going to repair their weapon system most likely, so I need to get in double trouble. Switcheroo, kill him faster. Well, that won't do it faster, but we can get to work on that. Alright, now resume the killings. Spread out, find our enemy. Oh, they're dead. Whew. Tricky times there, and they got a few sucker punches on us, but we're good otherwise. Everyone back to positions, and let's get ready to kill and keep moving. So here we are, the rebels in the system are doing supply runs for the local space stations. These civilians have likely been out of supply for months due to the war, and they're in desperate need. Do we attack the rebels? Do we wait and steal the supplies from the civilians, or do we leave them be? This is a true test of honor right here. What's it gonna be? Remember, we are the bad guys in all of this, but honor transcends good or evil. Chiron wants to attack the rebels. I mean, if we take over the ship, we'll take over whatever supplies they have. Civilians are easy prey. Kill the rebels. Kill the rebels. Guess we're killing some check that flak. Check that massive cannon, rather. Flak or otherwise. Alright, we're gonna have to shoot those weapons dead. I worry slightly if they were to take down our cloning bay. But in that case, we just get Reinhard out as a matter of priority. Check that Medi bay, though. I mean, I do slightly worry if he takes that out, so get out of there just in case. Okay, that's good. Maybe you should not be there when that goes and kills you. There, that's just the destroyed that I need. Shouldn't need all the flak that we have here, but we'll keep it just in case. I mean, I will, for one, want to take down their Medi bay. Yes! So, the rebel crew are all dead. We stripped the ship for equipment, and they've already made their delivery to the civilians. Do we leave the civilians alone, or do we also steal their supplies? How nice are we? You also have a Mantis if you need backup. Now, the Mantis is happy operating his massive arsenal of flak cannons. The question is still, though, what do we do? Snowith and Arcer both say leave them alone. Chiron also says leave them alone. 3, including the captain, insists that we leave them. Okay. You make preparations to leave when the civilian leaders contact you. That rebel was our sole source of supplies. You've doomed us all. They're so ungrateful, we probably should have killed them anyway. I mean stolen their supplies. If supplies mean life. Alright, onwards to the next place. We either go to the rebel stronghold or the civilian sector. What's it gonna be, team? Your choice. So yeah, rebel stronghold or civilian sector. Reinhardt says we kill rebels. Rebels! Okay, a lot of desire to go to the rebel stronghold. By a lot of desire, I mean 2 of them against the captain. Although the captain does have a bit more weight in what he says, we have to go with the majority. Okay, Troxer says rebels. The civilians lost our trust. You know, the civilians really did give us a bit of a problem, so we better keep that one in mind. Okay, onwards to the rebel stronghold. Okay, we have just entered the rebel Wronghold. It's so nice that the crew actually made this decision instead of me. Makes me feel a lot better about what you've just unleashed. A lot better about what you've unleashed. So you have decided to enter the Stronghold. I don't know why you chose to do that, but hey, it's your choice, not mine. So goodbye, FTL. Hello, all the fun. And by all the fun, I mean practically none of the fun. So through their own decisions, our crew has decided that we really need to see more of the Wronghold in our lives, and well, I mean, I'm kind of fearful to oblige, but that's exactly what we've just unlocked. So it's something that we didn't actually do. It looks like it's time for the Blackstaff campaign. Something nobody wanted.
I called for help from our ally, the Sultan. He told me of a beach just down the coast where we could rally forces and build weapons to try and take them down. He would help us out with some siege equipment for our mission, and if we failed, he was sending a ship to take those forces after the rats, chase them to Greyshore, and stop them there. The rats have fortified a shipyard in the next bay where they are readying a ship. They have only a few troops, and this is an excellent opportunity to take them before they reach the safety of the sea. Use the beach as a base from which to quickly gather your forces and launch an attack.
Alright, onwards and upwards with the Blackstaff campaign that we have not touched. In ever, I think. I gotta try and remember how this all works. Yeah, still P for pause. Arrow keys to look around. Okay, so we've got to make an assault and take this over. We have a frankly paltry force, but let's just get moving with it. At least our archers have great range, so we should be able to take them down. Man, a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but at least Lucas will like me. So yeah, let's get moving with that.
How can we help?
God, I almost forgot how awful all this everything is.
Right. Aye, sir. Shoulder pikes. What's the plan?
Alright.
Your mark, sire.
Bring 'em down!
Kill them. Probably a lot of people that we have to kill here.
True, lads.
Jake, can't we have a perfect Wronghold and be done with it for a... Hey, we were done. It was you guys' choice to enter the Rebel Wronghold. Not mine. I want that one on record.
Good. Our bows grow impatient.
Alright, we get a bit closer to these guys and shoot them dead as well.
Stations, lads. Daggers out, lads.
No, 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 daggers not out.
Fire!
Could you actually kill them, guys? Is that too hard?
Make every arrow count.
No, I think it is too hard. Alright, good job there. Let's get our...
We're ready. They're dead.
I'll get them to take care of
I'll
those.
serve thee well.
Take care of those as well.
Right-o.
Everybody else move on up.
Joking, ain't you? That's impossible.
Whew. You know, I have an idea while we're here, just so that I'm not breaking all the rules of the everything. We should add FTL here. Do I even still have it? Hold that thought. Keep holding that thought. What's it called? FTL game. Alright. Alright. Let's just sneak you into the little corner there, just so we all know what we've unlocked for ourselves. At least play Stronghold Crusader instead of that. Nope! This is the wrongest hold we've got.
Base is ready.
I wonder if it wouldn't be faster just to have you guys bring it down.
Your Highness.
You guys are taking forever in a day.
Stationed at your disposal. Preparing. We're ready. Look lively, pikes. Base is ready. The mace boys roll.
Alright.
Let's get
Good-ish job.
We are prepared. Our strings are waxed.
Seems we still have some more to kill though. Who is even attacking us though?
Action stations, just get us into battle.
Your mark, sire.
Get to work.
Notch arrows.
And again, we'll want to take down
Woman,
these
on the
guys if
move.
we can get close enough. As long as these guys stick together, we should be good.
The mace boys roll.
Other people will be used for
Sire,
feckless assaults.
we're on the move.
Bit early for this, isn't it? Great. Another march.
Our strings are waxed.
Hang on, do the wolves actually not do anything?
Fire!
It's kind of funny. Yeah, sort of twisted way. Ah, well, they do now.
Look sharp, lads. Notch arrows.
Oh, damn, damn, they're making mincemeat of our archers here.
Good. Our bows grow impatient.
What?
Your loyal archers. We move.
Yeah,
Okay, well, at least you clobbered them, probably.
we're wasting time here.
Yeah, I agree, we
Our
wasted a
bows shall
lot
sing.
of important
We
stuff
are
there.
prepared. Deploying.
Lordship.
Alright, we need these guys dead. Are you regretting this, Jake?
Your
No.
loyal archers.
This was the crew's decision, not
On
mine.
my mark.
So I would never regret
Archers,
something that the crew
moving.
decided on. Alright, just notch arrow. Good-ish, I suppose. So this is an early warning that they have fire traps around here. Once it is dispersed, which will only take forever, we'll move in for an even greater kill.
Right-o. My feet hurt. Lordship. Great. Another march. You're joking, ain't you? That's impossible. My lord, keep your helmet on, squire. Lordship. Let's go.
Woman, string up. Make every arrow count.
At least if I kill these guys, I shouldn't be able to ignite anything, right?
Action
Getting a
stations,
little
lads.
dangerously close there.
Arrows, away! Now!
Hang on, those are swordsmen, aren't they?
We move.
If they are, this is going to be less pleasant.
Look sharp, lads.
At your disposal. Action stations, where's the fight?
Okay, I'm going to want you guys to shoot him.
Preparing,
And if you get a shot, well, lucky you.
preparing.
No, I don't think they will.
Departing.
One poor mobbed swordsman. Okay, so
Our bows shall sing.
don't I have some?
Lordship,
There you are.
come on, lads.
You're not that fast, but
Can I stay, your highness?
maybe I should set these fires off.
On your feet, boys.
You guys are nice and fast, at
My
least.
lord, you're joking, ain't you? That's impossible.
Hey-ho.
Alright, alright.
No,
Right,
no,
another march.
not worth it for
Your
that.
helmet on, squire.
My feet hurt.
Let's get walking. You're joking, ain't you? That's impossible.
Got sir, got sir. Let's get going.
Stop moaning about cancer and get moving.
Morning, boss.
Krobin says, Jake, I'm 120% impressed. Well done, man. I wonder if the crew is going to hang around. We're only going to play this one mission and then get back to FTL. And then the crew can hang their head in shame as they take over the rebel stronghold.
It's a slaughter.
Stronghold. Still giving me some wee little giggles. Maybe whilst they're doing that,
Sire,
it's an
Your
excellent
mark, sire.
opportunity for you guys to...
Deploying.
Oh, snap.
Oh, come on.
Any fires here?
Right.
Good enough.
Woman, make ready. Setting out.
Still have a couple of barely functional things there.
Arrows, away!
Okay, now that we've
Archers,
aggroed him,
moving.
just step back a bit. And I think the fires are done, so I can send up the mace men to rob them of their lives.
we're ready. Let's get going.
And he should get rather ravaged.
Bases ready.
Good.
Action stations.
Just groovy.
Got some trouble.
Alright, if they can take care of them, they can deal with them as well.
Smash them to bits. My lord.
Oh, no, there was still some fire there.
Just get us into battle.
We are under attack.
Your Highness.
Okay,
Got some trouble.
thank goodness.
We're wasting time here. Lordship.
Heavens knows how they can make that shot, though. Okay, I need to get a little closer with most of what I have. So I should probably just bunch them all together.
Serve thee well.
As long as there's no fires left, we'll be good.
Ace boys roll.
Then we're just going to take this down. Hopefully the archers can still get in there.
What troubles they? Packman, forward.
Then again, I got 5, they got 3. Should be our advantage anyway.
String up.
Get out there and kill them.
Make every arrow count.
Still should be our advantage.
Bring 'em down.
Whoa, no, 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 I did not agree to that.
Command, sir.
We are prepared.
What
I'll
just
serve
broke
thee
my
well.
everything? Is there like, yeah, there's wooden traps here.
Look lively, Pikes.
Damn, they really
Let's foot
ravished us
forward.
with that.
Packman, forward. Your command, sir.
And they still have stuff that's going to make my day unpleasant. Very unpleasant. Alright, but that stuff's down at least.
Sire, come on, lads.
Get over there.
I'll serve thee well. Shoulder pikes. Use your blades, lads.
You guys going to take that thing down fast enough?
Lordship.
Everybody needs to be working on
Engineers
this.
at your service.
At least everybody that can.
Right. Need some heads crushing. Look lively, Pikes. Sire. The mace boys roll. Lordship. Captain. Need some heads crushing. My lord. Pikes at the ready.
Onwards and upwards, lads. So we get through here and... okay, they got a couple of crossbowmen. That's annoying. They don't seem to have much over here. Oh, they got men-at-arms, so if we just power through this, we should be good. Or we'll get shot to death. One or t'other.
Right.
Either way, we're gunning it. Jake, I don't think you can make it better restart the mission. What kind of off the shed is that? You don't learn about the later mission if you do that, Spam. Come on. Besides, we didn't get to where we are by admitting
Lively,
defeat.
Pikes. Fire! Packman, advance!
Alright, I think
Come
we should
on,
just
lads.
go for it. Forget
Your
about
command.
him. Forget about the
Lordship,
archer, just
Packman, advance!
get going.
Come on, lads!
Man, those crossbowmen are powerful.
We come in peace! Your command, sir!
Keep moving, get out of range of those crossbows.
Packman, advance!
Fortunately, pikemen have incredibly good
Best
armor.
foot forward.
And we're almost out of time as well.
They'll not get past us.
Okay, good, I thought I saw swordsmen there. I was clearly blind as usual.
We'll hold them off.
Stop having a ravagely good time at the inn.
Take heart, lads. They'll not get past us. Come on,
Pretty much
lads.
just need to stand here and we've won.
Lord Blackstaff, the enemy have taken ship and fled. Victory!
Of course.
I had to follow them. We sailed all day, but lost track of their ship as the weather turned. I guided us to land on the south shore of the island where we might find a friendly face. My brother and his wife. It had been years, but they welcomed me as if it were only days. It told us about the rats' influence on the island and how they'd been working with the Archbishop for years now, threatening the populace. Alas, their influence was great, their armies already on the move. As we slept, their maid fled and betrayed us. She told the rats where we were. Silverback, the most impetuous of the three, marched his army that very night. We awoke to the sound of their horns and knew that we would have to stand our ground here. Silverback's forces are advancing. You will have little time to throw up some defenses before his advance party hits. The local villagers are loyal to you, but they will need your leadership if you are all to survive.
Okay, I want to applaud our crew for managing to survive through the rebel Wronghold. Good job, everyone. We're back to it. The sector was bustling with activity just a few years ago. Now more than half of the jump beacons have been destroyed. Many settlements have been abandoned, and the rebels patrol constantly. Can I get a roll call for our crew if you're still around? If not, you will promptly be replaced. Captain Chiron, Reinhardt, Clevis, Snowith, T-Rock, and Artisur. Are you all still around? You know, just to prove your dedication to the cause here. Snowith is still here, so is Artisur. T-Rock, they're in as well. What happened to the captain? Did the captain just take one between the eyes when he realized what was going on? Oh well, we'll give them a couple to make themselves known. Otherwise, they're going to be shifted out for far more dependable crew members. Decent. I will probably forget just about everything of that. Okay, we're in this new area. Our scrap is looking great. We have a store right away, but we have to make our way to that quest. Do we really want to go to the store? I quite like Halberd Beam, and we have upgrades that we could certainly benefit from instead. I would really like to get some better engines for more dodge, because we kind of blow at that. But I also really want a drone system, so we'll probably check out the store. Wow, can't believe our captain fled. Unless he is there, in which case, yell at me for a while. You receive generic advertisements from nearby public shipyards. They're willing to work on any ship. Oh wait, we reached our system limit. Damn. Damn. Oh well, drones would be nice, but we chose cloaking instead. Let's get some sensors, shall we? Knock some sensor into the situation. No point buying drones then, and these weapons are all small time. Alright, we're looking good. Okay, seems our captain has run away. Poor Captain Chiron. I'm gonna give him a chance. I'll give him till the end of this to reappear, but the other crew members are clearly not good enough. So Snowith, Artsur, and T-Rock are still around, but there's been no sign of Cleves, or Clevis, or Cleve at all. So sorry, Cleve, you've been replaced by Clogsman. Artsur is here, T-Rock is here, Snowith is here. No sign of Reinhardt, which surprises me. Little Pom is going to be the replacement here. Little Pom. Alright, much better. Captain Chiron has until the end of this sector to make a reappearance. If not, they're out. So what can we do for our ship? Some extra sensors would be kind of nice, I guess. So would piloting, so would doors. Why piloting, you might say? Well, if it gets shot, I don't like not being able to dodge. But we do get boarded a lot, and we don't have much of a crew. Yeah, I'm sold. Let's keep going. Dit, and then we take the low road to get the quest. So we jump into the sector of Nebula, and an automated rebel scout is moving in for an attack. We could easily escape it with our cloaking, but do we want to fight it? That is the question. Do we want to take all this flak, even in reduced energy situation, and just ravage it? That's the question for our crew, including replacements. What are we going to do? Chiron is still around. Amazing. A lot of other people got replaced, but Captain Chiron retains the crown. Okay, take them down is what people are saying, and that sounds good. Seems they got a beam, but I think... I'm not a big fan of that, but as long as we can cloak away, we'll be good. We don't need to breathe where we're going. Oh, we could always teleport in and destroy them. Don't like them having weapons, full stop. And it's just a fire beam, come on. One, two, three. Down you go. I like being able to shoot. Oh, is that because I had no engines whatsoever? That's a problem. Let's get better at that, shall we? So with their own weapons down, they've decided to take down their shields, which I kind of understand. Oh, shoot. Had my fingers on the wrong buttons there. I'll have a harder time dodging now, at least. Good. Don't forget your cloning bay is offline, Jake. Careful when shooting the same room your boarding party is in. We don't need to be careful, we're fine. Besides, the ship isn't dead yet. You make an excellent point though, let's keep it active instead of the teleporter. They probably won't dodge much of this. Alright, so the crew's coming back right now. It's the sound it makes when we destroy dreams. Decent. Better than running away, right? Let's get those shields back up. Let's not repeat mistakes of times long past. Alright, so same story again, kind of. There's a space station there. Do we stealthily access it, or we destroy this ship? Now we have full power. Then again, so do they. But we have some pretty damn good shields. So do they. What do we do, team? It's up to you, my crew. Palm wants to attack. Snoth wants to cloak. Seems like attacking has gained some popular support there. It's going down. And once again, they're hitting us with a beam, and it's a fire beam. Alright, we'll take it down. Starting, of course, with those annoying weapons. You guys are really good at fighting, so that helps us out a lot. So, don't really like them dodging, but... let's have them not do many things. Oh boy, maybe you guys should get out of there. Such a horribly effective weapon. Tear it apart and free stuff to sell as usual. That's what I like to see. Especially when we can upgrade even more with it. I want to be fast. There's a lot of things I want, to be perfectly honest. Fast and the power to be fast. How do you think this ship stacks up against Mantis B? This one has the firepower that the other one did not. Okay, improve reactor for things we don't use? Absolutely. That saved us about 35, so excellent, well worth it. Should get some systems that can actually use all this reactor power that we've got, like weapons. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm their weapons, and now that we can see the enemy, with our upgraded sensors of course, we can feel all that much better about, well, killing them when they board us for starters. That's actually a bit of a problem, I don't want them there. Well, they won't destroy our oxygen at that rate. Still, don't like the weapons that they have. So we should probably remove them from the equation altogether and then teleport in. Because that's exactly what we're gonna do. Whew. Also, you're joining us on what we're doing here. Alright, you take a break there, because they're going to taste some mighty despair now. They offer you some cargo if you let them live. Now, will we accept their offer, or do we simply not accept surrender? Just a tip, mind control pilot before firing your salvo makes most of their dodge. Oh, removes most of their dodge. Yeah, you are right. I keep forgetting about that as well. Just mind control, I keep forgetting about it. No surrender, no surrender, no surrender. The team has a lot of bloodlust here. I wonder where they get it from. Alright, better remove their ability to breathe. I mean, we could always send in the Mantis to get a bit of hands-on experience in the field. Of course, they're healing against the against that, aren't they? Kinda isn't working to our advantage here anymore. It's alright, we just need to shatter their dreams a bit. Oh, lucky. Takes it down a little, but not enough. Oh, okay, that's dangerous. Still, ruin their day. And let's not blow this ship up, okay? Good job, Art Sir. You learnt a lot today. Their ship is just barely holding together. Alright, everybody, to your stations. This jump will heal you up nicely, hopefully. What do I feel I need for everybody? Even better, cloning would get that bit more healing and make me have more belief in my team, maybe. But then again, I do like having the ability to also bomb them into oblivion, so I guess we'll go with that. Art Sir, you're doing fine. And you remember everything because you didn't die. And you remember your 2 kills. Nobody forgets their first. Distress time. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. They respond, "Help, our shields are down. We won't last long." Do we shield it with our own? Do we watch and laugh as they explode? Or we teleport them aboard, which will give us another crew member? At least I've always had it give a crew member. Better cloaking for the flagship, right? We'll have time for that in the future. For now, what we have is good enough. This is probably going to be the longest episode of Into the Airlock that we've ever had. Courtesy of the Rebel Stronghold. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah, blue we do. Alright, welcome Bore Man. He's already boring us half to death. Where's he going to go? Well, sensors is actually kind of good for us right now. Doors would be nice as well, given how often we keep getting boarded, but this'll do. And loads of people as ever jumping in. Have we had any sign of... Oh no, we've had everybody back. We don't like Boreman though. What are we gonna get? we're gonna get Hoverless, who says they're reporting for death. Good job, everyone. Remember your places, and let's keep on going to our quest. You find the station that had ordered the cargo, you drop it off, and they respond, ignoring the fact that this is days late, we really appreciate that you delivered our materials. So 45 is payment and a system repair drone, and we actually get some extra for that, so I'm happy about it. Got a lot to sell. So let's explore more bacon. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. It's a rebel automated scout, but it's not... So many places not jumping away to try to snitch on us. Well, I don't... Those weapons are a bit of a joke, but still I don't want them. Let's take it down. Not just a notch, but several notches. And what do we not like? Well, lots of things really. There's no option but to destroy it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I have this feeling they're not going to survive another 2 volleys, so back you get. Whilst we destroy them with our... Ooh. Colour me impressed. Did I say impressed? Farewell. We're just drowning in scrap here. A lot of that courtesy of the arm we picked up early on. A bit of oxygen has saved us in the past. Alright, we have a fair few options before the exit. Let's take them all. Nothing going on. So a rebel automated ship sits dormant near a rebel forward radar station. Do we approach the station or just keep our distance? I don't think much is going to stand up against our triple flakking, especially when we can ion bomb anything. Captain Chiron wants to approach. What about the rest of our team? Approach, approach. K squared, we're not upgrading our thing to max just yet. In due time though. Everybody's insisting that we approach. It powers up. It's got a pretty good attack drone. And it can fire rockets at us, so we want those weapons offline. Oh no, not just a good one, but they've got 2. That's going to prove troublesome for us. Hold your breath, folks. No need for hacking where we're going, but probably going to need some extended cloaking eventually. Guys, please dodge as best you can, however best that may be. Don't want them dodging, period. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Calm your everything there, lads. Won't be shielding against much here. Let's get our beloved crew back home. Phew. And we're good. Hell, we can get oxygen replaced in no time flat. So we salvage what we can and approach the station. It used to relay information. You could attempt to hack it and give the rebels false information. That would be helpful. It's a risk. I'm surprised the Engi can't just jump in and do it easily. Or do we not take the risk and do we leave the station? What's it gonna be? Captain insists that we attempt to hack. Everybody's saying we can afford this risk. You're unable to penetrate the computer's defenses. We give up. Oh well, at least we tried. We have to make a quick getaway, sadly, so let's make our way to the exit beacon. So didn't we used to drown in fuel? Where'd all that go? You find a rebel combat ship that has been reassigned as an emergency supply vessel. Local civilians are apparently in need of help, and the rebels are rising to the occasion. So once again, how is our ethos here? Do we go down the same path? Then again, last time we let the civilians be and they threw it in our face. We have 2 for attack, 1 for stealing. Okay. Attack, attack, attack is what I'm seeing. So those rebels are going down. They don't have a lot to hit us with. No, I didn't see these double rockets they have. They have a lot to hit us with and an anti-personnel drone on top of that. And I never let our place get re-oxygenated, did I? Oh well, it's a problem for the future. There are a few problems in this future. Ion bomb might actually help us out here. Still, we gotta jump in. That's the first thing we gotta do. But check that medibay. This is not a war of attrition that I'm looking forward to. There's a lot of options here. But we can get one nice volley on them and then cloak away from their rockets. And then hopefully not have rockets to deal with. Farewell. Well, that's not rockets to deal with. And an ion bomb will not interfere with our cloaking here. Not that there's much left of it. I just don't want to have to deal with it. I mean, I really don't want to get rocketed, but I can flak their health away. Keep putting my fingers in the wrong positions here. Check that, everything. Alright, you know what, let's not have them hit us with that. And once again, I'm forgetting about our ability to mind hack. Oh right, they got damn good doors. Let's not forget that, shall we? Might be able to kill everyone at this rate, actually. Alright, I think we need to go and pop in unannounced. Oh, actually, we're dying here. Forget that. No, that's not what I want to do. Let's get ourselves back in there and ruining their day. Oh, crafty, aren't they? Trying to fix their O2 like that. Well, help me fight this guy. Oh, that kills him immediately. With the rebel crew dead, you strip their ship for any equipment. They'd already made their delivery. Now, remember what the civilians did to us last time. Do we leave them alone or do we steal from them again? Jake, don't give me a heart attack, please. You'll be fine, come on. I'm getting on my case for here. Artser wants to steal, T-Rock wants to steal. Zunbil is not on the team, so stop tagging me. They want to steal. Okay, everybody's wanting to steal. The colonists willingly give you their supplies, but as you make the jump away, an explosion rocks your ship. The cargo is booby-trapped. Booby-trapped. As if they think that will stop me. It's really cool just the way these guys do, well, everything, frankly. There are no civilians in this war. Steal it all. Damn civilians. So-called civilians, I should say. Well, let's get out of here. Do we go to the rebel-controlled or the abandoned sector? Whichever way we go, the only remaining option is the final stand. So, what do we do for our ultimate system? Yeah, it's Captain's choice as usual. Although the crew really want to go abandoned, so is he going to go in? I'm always voting abandoned because more Lannius, says Captain Chiron. Well, onwards we go. Clogsmoon can repair up from all the jumping that we do. Have the Lannius resurfaced here as well? Who would have thought? Alright, let's uncover as many beacons as we can. We had almost 30 fuel earlier. Where did it all go? Alright, boarded yet again. Let's go and introduce them to the pain that is our Mantis and Rockman. Engi's feeling worse for wear there. Snowith, how you feeling there? Not great? That's okay. I'm sure Snowith the second will be a lot better. Well, I'll be damned, you survived. For that, I'm not going to give you a trip to the airlock. That's pretty good of you. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised with both of you. Oops. Well, I'm sure the clone guy will be just as good. Yeah, I mean, Snowith will relearn all that in a heartbeat. Just gotta dodge 3 things. Okay, we continue on. There's a lovely store there, but no, we have to go in that direction anyway. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. Rebel ship is run by AI. And again with the drones, good guns as well. So let's get in there. No point in hacking with this guy. Now, what can we do? We can always hide away from that barrage, otherwise we just flak him to death. Wow, gotta hand it to them, that was a good dodge. Not good enough, of course, but... Wow. Okay, this is getting really good on their part. Kind of tempted to ion bomb them out so they can't keep dodging. There we go. Kind of worried by all those drones, so let's make a move. What kind of person just drilling at 9 at night? So Rock Guy is surely... Wow, I would have thought we'd done a lot better on the shields by now. But I would think wrongly. Down you go. It's just beautiful, drowning in scrap here. Will you put in the Glaive beam before the final end? We don't have Glaive. We have the other kind of beam that's really good, but it's unlikely. The ion bomb is just really, really good. Then again, it does do tons of damage and flak strips shields like it's not even there, so it's a difficult choice. Probably will take the beam though. Yeah, probably will take the... yeah, probably will take the beam. You come across a Lannius ship in the process of absorbing a rebel automated scout. If you scare off the Lannius, you could probably make use of the scout. Do we fight the ship or not? It looks pretty well equipped with a massive rocket, otherwise our shields will hold up against everything else, I imagine. Jake, do you always buy a cloning bay if you can? Not if I'm not doing boarding. I do not. Halberd and 3 Flax works with full power weapons, exactly 8. I know that. So it seems the team wants us to fight. Looks like scrap. Alright, ship's going down. They can only do 3 shield damage, so the only real problem, if it can even be called a problem, is... this could be considered a problem. Well, not if you guys fight amongst yourselves. And we get some Lannius in to assist with the situation. Alright, ah damn, they got away, kind of. Rockman, hold your breath. I'll even give you double oxygen. He's gonna try and shoot. He's gonna fail. Alright, he's melted. Everybody back to positions. Rockman, breathe easy. They have a cloning bay, which I find bothersome, so we're going to kill them. Oh, right, snap. They are already doing bad things to me. Okay, well, I still don't like that cloning bay, and I also don't like their weapons. I forgot about that, didn't I? Get to work there, Artsur. I got plenty of oxygen to help you out. And they're coming back pretty fast. That must be one leveled up cloning bay. Right, I mean, they really don't fear death for good reason. Close, but didn't quite get it. Still, we're good. We got cloning bay. We can probably get away from their onslaught of rockets as well, and they're dying. So there's that too. No weapons for you, and yeah, you're not... Whoa, okay. That was pretty deadly for everyone involved. Especially them. Alright, Artsur, I know you're really good at shooting, but you're gonna have to show us how good you are at killing as well. As soon as they stop being cloaked. Good job. Damn good job. No more life signs detected on the Lannius ship. You move to inspect the automated rebel ship it was absorbing. You find the ship has built-in method of warning the rebel fleet of contact with your ship. You feed it some false data about your ship's whereabouts. Should keep them off our tail for some time. And welcome back. Back to positions, everybody. Really like these Lannius ship designs. They're so brutal, I suppose, is the word that comes to my mind. Alright, what do we still need, even? Mind control still only works for a limited amount of time. I really like having maxed out Clone Bay. It just feels natural. Plenty of power is also good, but if we had maximum everything on the weapons, that would be even better. We'll consider it. Oh yeah, the stores. Shoot. Distress, store, distress. What could the store even have for us? Well, we'll check it out. Is it the Lannius? Okay, everything must go. And yeah, we do need fuel. Well spotted. Do we also want another crew member, though? That might be kind of nice. We won't need more fuel than this because we'll be at the last stand afterwards. Won't need any repairs either. Shield bypass would allow us to get onto the rebel ship even when it gets it up, but the flak should shred through it anyway. Jake's house is launching it as well. Yeah, I don't know what kind of neighbor drills through what sounds like my ceiling at 9 at night, but what's she gonna do? Hull's a bit creaky. No, we're not repairing that. What did I even come here for? I can certainly sell you, and there's nothing saying we have to buy the stuff they have here unless we really want it, because we got another place we can jump to. It's just that Declan and Mullet really tempt me. Mullet could join for an away team. It tempts me dearly, but I think we'll check the other store. Then again, what could they even have that we'd want? I will check the next one. Jesus. Yeah, I never normally hear my neighbors at all, but that really sounds like they're trying to drill a peephole into here. You arrive at the location of the distress signal, and the distress signal is getting louder and drillier. Bloody hell. Still, signal's coming, and there's no other signs of a settlement, so a waste of a jump. Let's check out the other store then. Buy, sell traders. Apparently some merchants emigrated from the scavengers. Okay, we have more choice for crew. Otherwise, nothing else truly worth having. I think we should buy ourselves a crew member since there's... Don't want to risk going into the final fight with an undernourished crew. So I turn to the captain and say, what shall we get? A mantis, a slug, or a human? Nobody would ever want a human, right? So, slug or mantis. Reloaded with flak would be insane. Oh, they do have that. 10% improved reload might be pretty awesome, actually. I think that is worth our time, so we will go for that. In fact, watch this. Ka-ching. Captain says, put rock on doors, slug on shields. And shield bypass, maybe. Nah, we don't need that. Holy sh... Wow. Pretty insane. Okay, what did our captain say? Nothing about who we're... I think they've killed someone upstairs and are hacking the body to bits. That's no drill, that's it's an electrified bone saw right there. Alright, the captain says that we're going for the slug, so we are getting flashy. They're good in the shields as well. I mean, you never learned anything there, so get on it. And the human's just hanging around. So now we got a couple of guys who can jump into the teleporter when times are tight. But the question is, who is going to be our latest and final addition to the crew? It's certainly not Flishy. Enfralum says I'm slimy enough. That's a good reason. Enfralm? 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 Whatever that is, there you are. Let's keep on moving, we don't have long until the final attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seems reasonable. So you find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon, and despite its pristine condition, it's deactivated. Do we scrap it, or do we scrap it through flacking it? There's the question. So it's down to our crew that now does include M. Fraum. Captain wants to scrap it. Scrap through flak, says Pondo. Okay, everybody wants to scrap it. Well, if downloading works, you get to scrap it as well. If it doesn't, then... oh well, what you gonna do? Watch the fuel. Oh, come on, why would we be scared of our fuel situation? Okay, we should be scared of the Pulsar situation, not fan of those ones. Okay, they try to do us, we counter do us. And oh my, they've got an advanced flak. And they're trying to get in on us. That's not good, that's the opposite of good. They got a cloning bay, so even if we kill them, which we totally could because we're badass, wouldn't be enough. Damn, I liked having functioning those things. Okay, their shields are gone. If we can just get a good volley off of them, that cloning bay is nuked. But we are probably going to disappear away as quickly as we can. Oh man, quit trying to hack me, man. Only I hack me. Don't like that cloning bay existing. What else can go away? I don't like them disappearing, but I like their weapons even less. Now we can dodge the weapons. Stop having them disappear. Or stop having them dodge. Oh, right, they already fired on us as well. Didn't see that coming. Oh well, there we go. Why are they so much stronger than we are? Or were we still injured from last time? Curses. They got away. I should pay attention to the fact that we have no shields right now. But we also don't have any... Well, there's a lot of things we don't have. At least we still have the shields, kind of. Ah, back again. I think it might be better just to blow these guys out of the sky. I'm not a fan of what they're doing here. We'll have less missing if we just go for that straight away, and... Please don't shoot me. Okay, they're trying to jump. We will not give them the time of day. You receive an image of their captain silhouetted by destruction aboard their ship. It bows forward with the metallic appendages about its body doing the same. It appears to be requesting mercy. It offers a very good deal. The question is, do we accept surrender? They are trying to jump away, and I think they still have a functioning cloaking device there. Mr. Rock wants to accept, so does Captain Chiron. We wanted scrap, not missiles and fuel. Okay, seems the team want to accept the bribe. Well, if you say so. Wow, they still hit us. That's nasty of them. Oh, and the Pulsar is still active, so we're still in danger. At least the oxygen can work now. Everything else seems to be okay. You know, if it's just the engines that are down a bit, we can handle that. Oh yeah, you're meant to be down there now. I'm not getting hit by another one. Let's carry on looking around. Glad those shields are up. The beacon appears to have been set up within an asteroid field by accessing a mining settlement. Oh, to accessing a mining settlement. However, half the settlement has been disassembled by a number of Lannius scavengers. Their military escort moves in to scare us off. Right, we need to send in our own Lannius and get them killed off as quickly as we can. Fortunately, we can see the enemy. Always handy. Let's take them on. Oh, they want to hack us? That's not where I want hacked. Hot damn. Okay, that hacking system needs to die now. Alright, we can start off by mind controlling them. And that's 3 against 1. Hopefully we win with that. Okay, the doors system can die then. Ah, but if I shoot them... If I shoot, we're in grave danger. Damn, I think we'd better just take that hacking thing right out of the equation. Okay, now we're safer. As long as it's still broken. Let's dodge this enormous volley. Alright. Good. They're dead. Move on into the other one, make them equally dead. Oh man, I really hope they don't hit that thing. That would feel pretty bad for us. Okay, no, they just take on the shield. Oh shoot, they still have functioning that thing. Not if I ion bomb it, of course. Amongst other... No, let's just destroy the damn thing. Very unlikely everything's gonna hit here. But why risk it? You receive a message from the enemy ship that your translator struggles to interpret. Penitence for metal offering intention. Do we accept this offer? This paltry offer, I might add. Or do we simply not accept surrender? What's it gonna be? Hoverless says, no surrender, no surrender. Yeah, we do have them on the ropes here. Why would we ever accept this surrender? Alright, we gotta take care of that thing. I'm glad that it's... So whoa, okay, hang on, hang the heck on. Our shields are in a bad state right now, and I wasn't paying attention to that. We need to cloak away, which will somehow improve lots of things. Okay, and everyone's dead there. Good. Get back in here. We need this repaired on the double. Oh damn, our everything is getting wrecked here. Let's get some shields back to begin with. You help out with the repairs too. That was dangerous. Keep forgetting there's a human up there. What can I say? You're pretty forgettable. Alright, we can still make a couple of jumps before the exit. Although that is pretty dangerous. So let's make our way towards the final confrontation. A military Lannius vessel stops repurposing an abandoned satellite as soon as you jump in. They have hacking as well. And they are extremely heavily prepared. I think we should... I think I'm gonna grab my flat cannon and head upstairs. So they're gonna stop us from dodging. Which is a bit annoying, but we could probably still make a good dodge. I don't want those weapons hitting me, period. Should have hacked their guy in charge there, that's bad. And that is fortunate. Alright, that takes care of that to a degree. Now do we jump on in to take care of the rest? I think we should. Although Little Palm is half dead. Still don't want to have to deal with that super flak. Why do I have so much oxygen? Alright, attack to the death, 81 versus 81. Mano a mano. Magmar versus Clogsman. I believe in you, Clogman. Yeah, we got this. Man, our hull is really breaking apart here. We strip it down for an absolute ton, and we can kind of make our way to the end now, I think. We could have all weapons going. That would be so powerful. The lack of ion bomb is always saddening, but this is extremely powerful in its own right. Maybe get some better crew teleporting while we're at it. Seems like the clever thing to do. No ion bomb will make me sad, but halberd beam will make me exceptionally happy. This is the stuff of nightmares. Okay, we're at the long-range beacon. FTL drive charged. We can make our way... Oh, okay, so it wanted to give us a crew member at the very end anyway. Mercenaries for hire that we can't afford. What a shame. Could have had more Lannius. Wouldn't that have been something? It's time for the last stand. Achievement unlocked Technophobia. What is even that? Hello, Tully. Please fix our ship. Could you fix it up a bit better? We're going to make our way to that repair place. And then to the base. Might want to switch halberd and advanced flak. Advanced flak charges fast. A rebel ship is guarding the... Oh, you mean that if it gets knocked offline, then we'll be able to... we'll suffer a little less. I don't know, if I take 3 points of damage, I'd rather lose 1 system than 2 or more. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's say I take 1 bit of damage, halberd beam goes down, fine. But if I were to take 2, and the advanced flak was there, it would knock out 2 systems rather than 1. The halberd beam we can live without. The flaks are pretty good on into their own. Alright, so we're getting invaded. Nothing unusual there. They're going to enjoy no oxygen. It's cruel, but not unusual. Mantis Man is still good at shooting. I'm glad he's there. What's happening now, though? Well, we'll just shoot them out of the sky whilst we check that Medi Bay. Actually, I could probably kill him whilst we cloak, but nah, we're good. So what's even going on here? I don't like those weapons they have whatsoever. Fire that out, cloak ourselves, and mind hack so they can't really dodge. I mean, we can dodge, but we're just awesome. Yeah, let's just keep up the relentless assault on their weapons, because it's cool. And then we can halberd them, and then consider about teleporting in. And they still have a rocket going on. Not nice. Let's remove that and their medibay. To hand some of their crew while we're at it. And kill the rest. Our human's getting a little hurt, but that's okay. Don't let him do any healing up there. They don't deserve it. I actually want you dead, but I'm not sure. Not sure if that'll work out for you. Nah, you're looking fine. You'll die. Good job. Excellent. Now that their ship's been emptied of hostiles, you search it, eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. It's a pathetic human, and I don't think anybody wants to transcend to human form, so goodbye, Nicola. Good lord. I wonder why they're doing that. And nothing a Swedish neighbour would find more mortifying than me at their door, which I'll probably do after this. Just really angry. Okay, good job. We need to get those repairs though. Well, need is a relative term, but I want those repairs. There we go, maxed out. Thanks a bunch. 11 points restored and tons of scrap. With that, we can max out all of our energy, which is what we really want. Everything else is pretty secondary. Good. The oxygen looks good as well. Even those parts that we flooded out earlier. Okay. This ship is a stuff of nightmares. There's no conceivable way we can lose. Sorry, sir, this is nothing personal, but we're under orders. They go hot. Seems they also went to the School of Flak. Don't want to get hit by that. Oh boy, that's bad news for them. So... still don't want to get hit by what they have, but I don't like to check medibays. No, I just don't want to get hit by those things. Send them a volley, they try much and such the same. Oh boy, that's a sad day to be them. I can't see how long they have left on that. I wish I knew a bit more, but we're probably going to vanish into the darkness so we can kill their people. And teleport our way in to kill them as well. Yeah, I see them trying to heal. Trying to heal. Failing, of course. Such a cruel death. Well, they get stripped pretty bad. Now we're drowning in the fuel. I feel bad for ever spending money now. And I can get those super sensors, which I think would come in handy. I mean, I could see their weapon charge, their power use. That is useful information, to say the least. Otherwise, I don't see the purpose of mind control for the final battle. I guess when we're jumping on in, it'll be useful. probably kind of useful. Oh, a store. How convenient. Friendlies here. They've encountered a rebel squadron. Oh, nice. Time to take on the rebel flagship. Everybody's raring to go. We're a little injured, but that's okay. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot they have hacking. That's going to make our life miserable depending on what they target. Hopefully not shields or weapons or... Actually, just hopefully not. We just gotta eat it whatever they hit, and it's our teleporter. That's one of the least damaging things they could do. I can't... Ah, damn, they're gonna rocket us pretty hard. And I have very little to do against those. Except, you know, die, but what you gonna do? So we could take out the Ion first of all. It's always a good move. But we could also not get hit by those, so what do I want to take care of with them? I mean, if I take out the Medibay, then I can hit them without having to worry. If I take down... What do I even take down here? Could mind hack the guy and then go for the shields. That would do some damage, but not for very long. I'd rather just not get hit by their rockets for a while. Kinda worked. Halberd beam will do more damage though. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, of course it forces you home. I forgot about that as well. Oh well, let's do some damage if we can. I guess if we take out the Medibay, we can teleport in and just drain it of oxygen and laugh. But that's a thingy of attrition, and that's not a battle we can win. Alright, well that's down at least. Halberd, show them what you're made of. You're the king. Wow. Why even worry? Okay, well I mean, them shooting us half to death is reason to worry, but... Why even worry? That was terrifying. I'm glad I'm on my side. Halberd just casually does 8 bits of damage whilst the flak clean up the rest. I don't even think boarding is necessary here. Let's just shoot them out of the sky. We don't give enough props to Artzer's 20% weapon charge here. Yeah, they're going for the base. That's not acceptable. Alright, that drone thing is going to be problem number 1 if they get it off. Oh, yeah, that. Glad we have piloting as well. Alright, well, that does something, just not a whole lot. Alright, so how about we just auto-fire on their shields constantly with this thing, and then Halberd will pick up the slack. So you had that, and then Halberd goes, you had this too. No, you know what, I don't like those. Nah, let's just blow the thing out of the sky. Come on, what are we afraid of? Oh, probably that. Let's shield away. We need our own shields back here. Who's dying? Oh yeah, these guys are dying. But we have a cloning bay for you, so don't you worry, Chiron. Nah, actually you can get out of there. Rockman will take care of it. We dodged all that, kind of. They won't be dodging this though. Whew. Right, oxygen needs fixed on the double, and then we're good. Remember, we have me in the sensor room for repairs. Hoverless, nobody remembers you. Lack of drones is kind of painful here, but mind control has its uses. Jake, we must repair. Yeah, repair the ship, but everything else will be fine. You get Clogsman thinking he's captain. He thinks he's people. It's subtle, but there's this little whomp noise that they make when repairing. It's really cool. Alright, we be good. Let's just not die here. Final jump, everything's repaired up, shields are maxed out. All, you know, 3 out of 4 of them. Some kind of super weapon. Oh yeah, and they can brain drain us. I'm glad we can undo that. I also forgot that. Damn it, man, we need these things being shot, not shot. Kinda want you back faster. Oh yeah, Artsurs, they're getting destroyed. I forgot that. We have piloting, right? Well, get on it. Save our sorry souls here. Oh, we get... Oh boy, they are really going for it, aren't they? Alright, well, that's all the more reason that we just need to tear these guys a new one. Even if certain parts of that will prove difficult. What with them shooting us everywhere with their everything. Huh. Well, you guys look okay there. Go fight. Actually, this no evasion kind of hurts, what with them destroying our pilot seating there. And we have pretty low shields. Pretty damn low shields. Okay, well, guess we're flacking their lives away. Alright, make yourself useful over there, will you? I want those weapons going double time. You just go there, stand and take it. Although maybe both of you should stand there since we're not actually doing much else. Alright, tired of getting hit by your everything. Let's stop having it. We can at least choke them out of it. Oh, they're really going for it. Unfortunately for them, it's victory for our fine crew. Okay. Well, they're still gonna die. Go and fight each other for a bit. Because you guys are dead. Great job, Chiron, who's currently regenerating in the clone bay. Little Palm Clogsman, Snowith, T-Rock Artsur, Hoverless, who nobody loves, and Enfram. You've made it. You took Lannius B and you utterly destroyed the game on hard mode. We're doing pretty good with these. Hoverless saying, I'm glad I could lead this crew to victory. We were kind of glass cannoning it there towards the end, but that's just the build we had. We didn't go for extra shields, no defensive drones, just all-out flak attack. It was a great run. Absolutely great run. Let's have a look at our stats there. Well, we're not one of our top scorers, sadly. But Gaston's looking great there. Just great. Loads of points. You made it. Hard mode, advanced. Didn't break any of our records, but then, when will we ever? Truxer says, thanks for the run. No thank you, couldn't have been the same without the captain and its crew. That concludes our streaming for the day. That was the 5th episode of Into the Airlock. I have a feeling that someday we might just be able to get through all of these ships. I don't know, I'll probably get tediumed out by the 10th one maybe. But 5 and we're still feeling good. Well, cheers for joining. My vacation ends in 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna hit the hay kinda soon. Get back to the regular routine. Rostov will most likely be back tomorrow. And I hate promising things, but it is on the schedule. And you know, the schedule is law around here. So until then, just for a little bit, it's cheers. And it's cheerio.